What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Of course, this is a special edition, and for all those folks that don't know, this is the anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It's become somewhat of a tradition at this point in time. Isn't that right, folks? Anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. And for the folks that don't know, this is episode number 566. Episode number 566 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. This is May 13th, 2018. This is the anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Sunday, a very special edition. I really don't want to broadcast on Sunday, but by God, when you see all this gawking over this ridiculous holiday, Mother's Day, I have to do it. I've got to do it. I've got to continue to do it because, by God, I'm sick and tired of everybody celebrating this, "Oh, you're a mother." We've just got to stop everything right now, right? We got to stop everything because you just happened to shit out a couple of kids. You shitted out a couple of kids, and now all of a sudden we just got to bow down and be like, "Oh, look, she's a mother." Bullshit! Now, before I get into my little soliloquies about Mother's Day, since we are on the air, I do want to cover the cryptocurrency markets, folks, because the last time we talked, the cryptocurrency markets were going into a contraction. And what did I tell you at that time? I said, everything is on sale. It's time to buy. No reason to run away from the market. And by God, if you would have listened to me on Friday, which was the last broadcast that I broadcasted, you would be in the money. I'm just saying, I'm trying to plant capitalist seeds out here. I hope that individuals that are listening not only to the crypto advice, but to the stock advice, to the life advice, to the capitalist advice, I hope that you're applying this to your life and making yourself a hell of a lot better of a person, because capitalism gives you the power, gives you the decision, gives you the choice to be able to use your ambition, your creativity, your prowess, your skills, to be able to carve out your own life, to carve out your own destiny. And that's what I'm trying to promote on this broadcast, and that's what I've been doing for the past 10 damn years. And that's why we're getting a little bit more serious at this point in time. We're getting a little bit more serious, to say the least, and we have to. You understand? There's no more time to be sitting there jerking your chain, watching cartoons, acting like a goddamn overgrown autistic man-child. Sick of autism. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I had to say it. I'm sure there's a lot of autists out there that are saying, "Oh my God, did Ghost just say that he don't like autism? Oh, that really pisses me off. He's gonna have to pay now. He said he don't like autism. He's gonna have to pay." You know something? I'm sick and tired of autism, alright? I think it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse to sustain man-children that are over the age of 18, to legitimize their cartoon watching, to legitimize their toy buying, to legitimize their ridiculous immature activity, to legitimize these fictitious, ridiculous ailments that are supposed to be afflicting them mentally. I'm sick and tired of it, man. I'm sorry. I'm sick and tired of it. And the reason is, folks, I'm going to be honest, okay? I was up late last night in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. I was in the True Capitalist Radio chat room till about fucking 4:30. I'm not even kidding around. And for you folks that don't know, you want to be a part of the True Capitalist Radio chat room, well, go to my Gab right now, baby, all right? Go to my Gab right now, Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost, and hit the subscribe for premium content. And once you do, private message me on Gab with your Discord chat name, and I will give you an invitation to the True Capitalist Radio chat room. And anyway, listen, aside from that, we have found, it seems like a nightly event. it seems as if these autists that are just infatuated with cartoons and infatuated with sexualizing cartoons, I'm not kidding, folks, it never ends. It never ends with this correlation with autistic idiots and sexualization of cartoons. Now, if y'all been keeping up with my gab here recently, I gabbed a video of a so-called vlog of one of these characters that, patronized the True Capitalist Radio chat room, who voluntarily left, and I don't blame him for voluntarily leaving. You can look back at the Gab post if you want to take a look at what I'm discussing. Politics goes. But the reason that I brought this individual up and even bringing him up into the show here is because there was a 15-year-old pervert. Remember I was talking about this little 15-year-old little pervert that we had in there? Well, what we have found is that this little 15-year-old pervert, who's obviously trying to troll, who's got autism, he's got a lot of problems, very, very sad case mentally. But we found that this 15-year-old seems to be in the same cyber crowd as those that are over the age of 21. And it was disturbing to me and those that found out this information in the True Capitalist Radio chat room that this 15-year-old sounded like hadn't even gone through puberty yet, man. All right, it sounds like a chick. Ended up finding some videos that this 15-year-old posted of himself. We're not going to post it. I'm not posting it on here. Your quintessential raised soy boy. Unbelievable. Anyway, obviously trying to troll. And as a result, we found out that the group that's trying to encourage this kid to troll are a group of people that are over the age of 21 that pride themselves on drawing Rule 34 type of artwork. Now, if you're a part of 4chan, you know what I'm talking about, Rule 34. This is the kind of crap that these people that were putting up this 15-year-old kid to troll the True Capitalist Radio chat room, these are the kinds of over 21-year-olds that are, grooming this kid. I don't know what the hell was going on. Anyway, we found out one of them, and we confronted them in the chat room. We're not for this, there should be nobody corrupting 15-year-old kids through sexualized cartoons. And the individual that we confronted, which I gabbed his vlog on the Gab, this person was trying to use the autistic way out. Trying to use, I'm autistic, I'm retarded. And you know what's really even more creepier? Aside from this guy being a fat 25-year-old kebab. Yeah, this is a 25-year-old kebab who, if you take a look at the rest of the videos, purchases toys, purchases My Little Pony shit, all the Comic-Cons. 25-year-old obese fat kebab. Aside from that, this person is, from what we understand, and the reason I'm suggesting this is because you need to keep your kids away from this individual, and everybody should be watching who their kids are talking to on the internet. But this individual is from Kuwait. Now, when we researched the age of consent in Kuwait, there is no age of consent. And you see, folks, this is where I'm starting to realize we're starting to find that this whole cartoon fetish nonsense, aside from it being an opportunity for autistic incels who will never have anybody play with their wee-wee, it gives them the opportunity to sexualize cartoons to lure children into a sexually provocative situation. But aside from this, you're starting to find kebabs now. I'm talking about, our religion of peace that are out here doing the same thing. Now, I didn't mean to bring this up. I didn't mean for this to be a big part of the episode. This is a special edition. But by God, if you're putting your child on the internet, and he's under the age or she's under the age of 18, please know who the hell your child is talking to, okay? I'm not kidding around. These people are really sick, over the age of 18 child molesters. And I hate to say this because,
you hate to generalize, but at this point in time, what have I always said? A group is defined by its majority, and based on the majority of cases that tend to be a little bit pedophilic, and tend to be a little sick, and tend to be a little sexualized of cartoons, fall under each and every time the autistic category. They're openly autistic. That's how they get off. All right? That's how they get off, for Christ's sake, man. I'm retarded. I'm autistic. I'm retarded. I'm sorry. I didn't know any better. I didn't know he was 15 years old. I'm autistic. I'm retarded. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Before I don't mean to get off on a soliloquy, man, but I am sick of autism. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of autism awareness days. I'm sick of all this autism bullshit. I'm sick of it. I'm sorry, all right? I mean, y'all have heard me whenever I hear somebody who used to call into the Radio Graffiti show and it sounded a little autistic. You know, yay, spaghetti, yay. Yay, spaghetti! Look, I don't know if it's meme magic or what. Okay, we've been doing that for a long time. Did you know that spaghetti dinners happen to be the #1 source of autistic fundraising? I'm not joking! Spaghetti dinners. Just look up spaghetti and autism and you'll see what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. Listen. I'm just tired of autists. That's why I dropped Radio Graffiti. Hey, I don't want to be entertainment for tards anymore. I'm sorry, all right? These tards are not going to make themselves any better. They've got idiot people actually sustaining their pathetic man-child lives, and I'm sick of it. I'm tired. Hey, you autists don't like what I'm saying? Then go away! Why don't you go watch Ice Poseidon? Why don't you go watch Asian Andy? They're entertainment for tards, all right? I'm not entertainment for tards, for Christ's sake. I'm serious goddamn business, you stupid autistic cases, all right? Don't you understand that? I'm a capitalist, you autistic tards! I'm a capitalist! And the reason I'm conducting this show is in hopes that people who are listening, especially the young people, I know I have a really young contingent that listens, apply what I am saying here on this broadcast to their lives so they can make their lives better. But many of the people that listen to this broadcast rather use this broadcast as a means of, I'm trolling. Hey, look. Look, Ghost is getting mad. That's what most people would rather do. So with that being said, look, I know people are going into the chat room. They're going to try to be trolls. I get that. Everybody gets that, okay? It's when we start finding that a means of trolling. It never ends with these autists. We've already had about, 7 or 8 autists that have voluntarily left because they can't help but expose the fact that they like sexualized cartoons. That some of them may even like cartoons of children being sexualized. We unfortunately had an idiot to admit to that, and I hate to say this, we called this person's father in the chat room, and the father's acted like he didn't give a shit. Listen, I mean, I'm tired of it. You tards need to go somewhere else, all right? Autism, all right? We're not pro-autism here, all right? We're not pro-autism. We're not pro-anime. We're not pro-hentai. We're not none of that crap, all right? If you're over the age of 18 and you're fetishizing or sexualizing a goddamn cartoon, then you're goddamn sick in the head. You're not right. You're a piece of trash. And you should stop acting like you're anything other than that. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom goddamn line. Anyway, folks, once again, before we get on to the cryptocurrency part of the hour here, I'd like to ask everybody to please spread this show link around like wildfire, boy, all right? And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio traditionally is live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we are live at ghost.report. That's what you type in your browser. Every time you want to listen to the True Capitalist radio broadcast, you type in your browser ghost.report. And you can listen to us live every time. Go ahead and spread it around like wildfire, folks. Let's go ahead and talk a little cryptocurrency. Now, as I was alluding to, or at least I, was telling everybody on the Friday broadcast that we were watching a slight bit of contraction, but not to skew away or stare away from the cryptocurrency markets. It's a buy on sale time. That's what it is. Buy low, sell high. That's what I was telling everybody on Friday. And on Friday, we saw the market capitalization of the cryptocurrency market get as low as about $380 billion. Right now, the current market capitalization for the cryptocurrency market is $408 billion market capitalization. So a pretty big jump from Friday. Once again, when you see those contractions, don't be afraid to buy. Hurry up and buy! Opposite from what we want from John McCain. Remember, John McCain, we want him to hurry up and die! Hurry up and die, John McCain! Anyway, let's take a look. Once again, $408 billion today in the market cap of the entire crypto markets. Let's get to Bitcoin really fast. BTC, current market capitalization for Bitcoin is $148 billion market cap. The current circulating supply is 17 million Bitcoin. 17 million M. Jesus Christ. I'm getting ahead of myself here. It's the autism, man. I was up late at 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning dealing with autism. It makes me sick. 17 million Bitcoin in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin has gone up 2.51%. The current price for Bitcoin, $8,728.55 per Bitcoin. Let's get to Ethereum. Ethereum is also... everything looks like in the green, as a matter of fact, but it's also up. The market capitalization for Ethereum, ETH, $73 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 99 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Ethereum has gone up 7.09%. The current price for Ethereum, $734.44 per Ethereum. Let's get to Bitcoin Cash. BCH is the symbol. Current market capitalization is $25 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 17 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin Cash has gone up 1.96%. Closing out, or the current price, I should say, for Bitcoin is $1,495.27 per Bitcoin Cash. Let's get to Litecoin. We've seen some recent rises in Litecoin. Once again, my only criticism of Litecoin, the asshole who created it, who keeps spurging out like an idiot on Twitter. I'm talking about none other than Charlie Lee, you stupid moron. Put some goddamn chopsticks up your ass and shut up! Anyway, Litecoin, LTC is the symbol. Current market capitalization is $8 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 56 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Litecoin has gone up 2.25%. Like I said, everything in the green, baby. You'd be up on your money if you were buying on Friday. Let's just put it that way. Current price for Litecoin, symbol LTC, $145.13 per Litecoin. Let's get to Monero. What have I told you about Monero? It likes to run. Perfect pattern and swing trading play. It's always a consistent pattern or swing trading play. Current of the symbol for Monero is XMR. Current market capitalization is $3.3 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Monero is 16 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Monero has gone up 4.02%. The current price for Monero, $210.93 per Monero. Let's get to Dash, folks. DASH is the symbol. The current market cap is $3.3 billion market capitalization. The current price, the current circulating supply for Dash is 8 million. Still a low supply for Dash. 8 million in the past 24 hours. Dash has gone up 3.38%, closing out Dash at $417.88 per Dash. I'm telling you, man, everything is going up and up and up. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's get to some Quantum. Now, Quantum took it on the teeth because a lot of people were taking profits. But when you see Quantum go down in dramatic numbers, that's your cue to buy, even on a short or pattern trading play. I'm feeling a little parched. It's a little hot outside. I think I'll have to drink some scotch here in a minute. Anyway, Quantum current market capitalization is $1.5 billion market cap. The current circulating supply is 88 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Quantum has gone up 7.47%. Current price for Quantum, symbol QTUM. Symbol QTUM. Current price, $17.58 per Quantum. Let's get to Zcash, folks. What I've been telling you about Zcash. ZEC is the symbol. Current market capitalization is $1 billion market cap. The current circulating supply is 3.9 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone up 5.99%. Current price for Zcash is $260.93 per Zcash. Let's continue. What have I told you about Zero Ox? And look, the inner circle and myself got in on Zero X, I should say, Zero X, back when it was like 50 cents, 40 cents, around those prices. So we're generously profiting on this play. Let's go ahead and get to it. Zero X, symbol ZRX. Current market capitalization is $927 million market cap. The current circulating supply is 528 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Zero X has gone up 6.81%. The current price for Zero X, $1.75 per Zero X cryptocurrency. Let's continue going, folks. I want to talk about a couple of more before we move on, because I don't want to, extend this particular part of the broadcast too much. It is a Sunday, and it is a special anti-Mother's Day edition. So I want to emphasize that. I want to talk a little bit about the coin that is the Inner Circle's major play, my major play, and I'm talking about 42 coin, folks. Now, we have seen some contraction since the major crash that we saw that lasted for about a month or two. We saw some contractions in 42 coins, but we have maintained $35,000 to $40,000 levels in the coin's value. Now, as I stated, folks, this is my personal and the Inner Circle's personal main investment in our crypto portfolios. We like the fact that there's only 42 in circulation. That's it. Secondly, we believe that because there's only 42 in circulation, the scarcity itself provides a safety net when you have contractions in the market. I don't know if you've been keeping up with most contractions, but most contractions that happen in cryptocurrency, 42 coins seems to not only maintain its levels, but it seems to profit in most cases. So if you need a safe haven to be able to put your cryptocurrency in during a contraction, this is where you do it. This is also a great short or pattern trading play. It swings a lot. I would strongly advise everybody to do this. Now, one thing I am going to do with 42 coin that I may need some folks' help in the out there in the True Capitalist Radio broadcasting arena, is that we need to start voting, because I'm going to be honest with you, if you want to be a part of any of these exchanges now, I mean, they want you to drop like 3 or 4 Bitcoin, just for them to even talk to you. Now, what this coin needs, and for those that are invested in it, is to be listed on another cryptocurrency exchange. Now, how to do that without having to drop money so that you can be on the exchange is to vote the coin onto the exchange, which many exchanges do have. Now, I assure you, folks, and this is for those folks that want to play a play here while at the same time acting as if it's somewhat of a financial experiment. if this 42 coin was on another exchange, it would, I would say, quadruple in price. And that's based upon the circulation, based upon the demand, based upon the hype of it being put on another exchange. So that's what me, myself, the Inner Circle, many members of the True Capitalist Radio chat room, and I hope people out there that are listening to the True Capitalist Radio show would consider. Now, I don't have any in mind at this point in time, but here soon enough I'll be announcing that, hey, I need you guys to vote so that you can vote 42 coin into an exchange. And also, you want to ride the train, too, so make sure to purchase some 42 coin prior to participating in the vote, so when it happens, cha-ching, everybody profits, baby. It's that simple. And if you don't believe me, all you got to do is just throw $100 in 42 coin. And then when we find out that, hey, look, this exchange, vote 42 coin to be put on it, and we just bombard it with votes, and it gets put on, watch that shit grow. That's all I'm saying. Watch that shit grow. Anyway, let's get to 42 coin. Symbol 42. Current market cap is $1.4 million. And of course, the current circulating supply for 42 coin is 42. The past 24 hours, 42 coin has gone up 7.91%. The current price for 42 coin, symbol 42, $34,508.80 per 42 coin. And that, my friends, is the crypto markets for your ass, all right? Now, there's really no stock market to go through because we pretty much ran through it on Friday. The stock market is closed on the weekends, but I'm looking at the Asian markets right now, and it seems as if that the start for the Asian markets looks pretty cold. All right, the dollar is steady. As you all know, folks, the dollar is king in the fiat currency monetary system. You know, it is king. All right. Now, the reason I'm saying that is, aside from it being accepted all over the world, the Federal Reserve continues to raise interest rates. And why do they raise interest rates? Because, as I stated, folks, that's how the Federal Reserve recalls all the money that they've printed out since Alan Greenspan at the turn of the century in 2000. They're recalling all that printed money back to bring back value into the American dollar. Now, that sounds good in theory, but unfortunately right now, as our economy is attempting to grow and is attempting to rebuild itself with the Make America Great Again economic policies and the negotiated trade deals, the renegotiated trade deals that Trump is trying to initiate, and bringing in corporations from all over the world to add jobs to America, all these things, it doesn't really, it's not favorable to have a very valuable dollar as we're rebuilding our economy. And the reason I say that, folks, is because many people are going to realize that the value of the dollar is going up and they're not going to want to spend it. They're not going to want to spend their dollar. And unfortunately, right now, as the economy starts to grow, we need people, as they have money back in their pockets, to spend it. Because as money exchanges hands in every community, in every state, throughout the country, each time that money exchanges hands provides an opportunity for wealth generation. Independent, capitalistic wealth generation. And we need an encouraging effort so that individuals are encouraged to spend the capital. You see, if it's raising in value, it's going to discourage folks from spending the dollar. And look, I challenge you right now, folks, take a look at the fast food advertising that's happening in your face, whether it's on television, whether it's on the internet. The dollar seems to be buying a lot more food, a lot more commodities, because the value of the dollar is there. It has gone up. And people start noticing that. And as a result, they do not want to spend the dollar. So with that being said, this is what could skew the markets. This is what the equities market is looking towards every single day. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on interest rates. Keep an eye on the Asian markets as a precursor of what's going to happen on Monday morning. The futures are starting to look flat as well. So these are all indicators of a potential flat day in the markets tomorrow. Now let's take a look at commodities, folks. Okay, right now what I'm looking at is oil, because as I've told each and every one of you, oil is going to go up on a variety of different factors. First factor, obviously, is because we're having destabilization in the Middle East. The Iranian deal being scrapped by the president. I mean, there's a lot of things that are sending the investors in the energy markets a little bit scared. And as a result, we've seen massive increases in energy, as I predicted. And I think that we're going to continue to see it as the unraveling of whatever the hell's going to happen in the Middle East happens. Moreover, you have OPEC, which is the oil cartel in the Middle East, cutting production. And if you're feeling it at the gas pump, folks, well, you can thank Mr. Yes We Can, Barack Obama, for prohibiting many of our American gas companies and oil companies from building oil refineries to refine oil into gasoline. We have a major oil refinery shortage. And that's a real contributing factor on why we're seeing gasoline prices so high. We should not see gasoline prices this high, considering we are now oil producers on the world market, folks. Yeah. America produces and sells oil now in the world market ever since we found that huge oil deposit in Texas, found that huge oil deposit in Alaska. And, we're producing as much as Saudi Arabia at this point in time. So even though you may start seeing a rise at the gas pump and a rise in the barrels of oil, as I stated on Friday, if you want to make a play on this energy, take a look at ETFs that are going to rise with the cost of oil, rise with the cost of gasoline. Take a look at some of these American gas companies that are going to reap the rewards of a $100 barrel of oil. These are how you capitalize on these plays. I don't just go through these prices and these crypto prices, and I don't just go through the commodities and the stocks just to hear myself talk. I'm trying to let people know that there's plays to be made. That's how you have to think as a capitalist, baby. There's plays to be made. Now, with that being said, energy has stayed steady to some extent from the $70 barrel of oil price point. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. WTI sweet crude is down modestly, 9 cents a barrel. Percentage decrease of 0.13%. Current price for WTI sweet crude is $70.61. We've got Brent crude also down 13 cents. A percentage decrease of 0.17%. Closing out Brent crude at $76.99. Gasoline is down modestly, 0.24%. Natural gas is up 0.36%. Heating oil is up modestly, 0.02%. Let's go ahead and get to metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Let's get to gold, baby. It is down today 80 cents. A percentage decrease of 0.06%. Closing out gold at $1,319.90 per troy ounce of gold. We've got silver down modestly today. It is down 0.03, or actually I should say 3 cents. A percentage decrease of 0.16%. Closing out silver at $16.73 per troy ounce of silver. Copper is up 0.16% and platinum is up 0.15%. Let me go ahead and go over the agriculture, folks, because as I stated, the power of the dollar is high. So if you're going to see any green in any of the in any of the commodities, then there's true scarcity, at least based upon the interpretation of the commodities investors. So let's go ahead and take a look. Corn right now is down 1.37%. Wheat is down 1.53%. Oats is down 3.60%. You see what I'm saying? The dollar, as the value of the dollar goes up, commodities go down, equities go down. You starting to get it now? Now, rough rice is up 1.04%, so that's obvious that the investors in the commodity sector believe that there's scarcity in rough rice. Let's take a look at soybean. It is down 1.76%. Soybean oil is up 0.58%, and canola is down 0.17%. Let's take a look at the soft, shall we? Cocoa, now, we've been seeing massive gains in cocoa, and I finally figured out why. Ebola in Africa. Ebola in Africa. That's what's happening, folks. Believe it or not, the biggest producer of cocoa, which is the base for chocolate, is in Africa, which is in a variety of different parts of Africa, but the part of Africa right now that could be potentially suffering from an Ebola outbreak once again. So this is what's causing the price of cocoa to go up. All right, just FYI, it is up 1.56%. Okay, coffee.
Hey, dude, just don't talk to me, all right? Oh, yeah, don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, okay, dude? Yeah, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me unless I have my fucking coffee. Yeah.
Shut up, you stupid fruiter! Anyway, coffee is down 0.13%. We've got sugar! It is down 0.44%. And orange juice, what have we been saying about orange juice? The destabilization in Brazil has got the investors in the orange juice market a little shaky on whether or not they're going to be able to produce the yields that are expected, since they are the number one supplier of oranges in the world. So that's what's making orange juice go up. It is up 0.83% today. Cotton is up modestly, 0.07%. Lumber is up 1.69%. And that's because now you have the tax cuts, you've got more people buying homes, you've got more people renovating homes, you've got more people building homes. So we've got lumber going up based on demand, 1.69%. Welcome to the Trump economy, baby. We got rubber down 0.36%. Ethanol down 0.34%. Live cattle, let's get to livestock, all right? Live cattle is up modestly 0.12%. Cattle feeder is down 0.03%. And before I get into this, I would like to remind everybody we need to implement the fucking ham bone movement, man. I'm not even joking around. I'm not even joking around! And all I'm asking people to do is when they see these disgusting, gigantuan, Snorlax, fat, jelly-ass bastards out in the shopping malls, out in the goddamn shopping centers and the grocery stores, while they're riding their fat asses around in a little hover-round, you've seen them. They drive those stupid hover-rounds, and every time they back up, beep, 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 beep. It makes me sick. I want to punch them in their fat, gravy-infested head. But instead of doing that, all you've got to do is pass by them. And then you don't have to confront them. You don't have to do anything. Just pass by them and say, ham bone. I mean, it's as simple as that. I'm telling you, they will get the point. Enough people start passing by and saying, ham bone. Fat, greasy-ass, stinky, smelly ham bone. They will get the effing point. Speaking of ham bones, lean hogs is down 2.88%. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, all right? Anyway, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let me go ahead and get some scotch here. This is the anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. We usually don't broadcast on Sunday, but it's Mother's Day. And, you know, since we got to celebrate, like, oh, look, you're a mother. You happen to shit out a couple of kids and we got to buy you a goddamn few diamonds for it. We got to take you out to eat. We got to kiss your ass for it. You know what pisses me off about Mother's Day and Father's Day? These holidays, these fictitious, ridiculous holidays, they emphasize a celebration of what people should fucking be doing to begin with. They celebrate what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do. Why are we celebrating mothers, fathers? that should be a good mother. You should be a good father, for Christ's sake. Why in the hell are we celebrating this crap? It's stupid! Anyone can have a child. Do you understand that? I mean, it's a natural thing of life. Everything that's alive gives birth to something else. I'm sick and tired of it.
Hey, look at me. I'm a mother, and I gave birth to a child. I'm a woman. Hear me roar.
You want to impress me, woman? Why don't you get in the goddamn kitchen and cook something very elegant and spicy? How you like that? Huh? How do you like that? Mother's Day edition. Give me a freaking break, man. You know what you should be buying these mothers out here? You should be buying them kitchen appliances so that they can find their way into that room where they can be more useful, where they can be more helpful to not only society, but to their families. And I'm sure everybody's like, Ghost, that's sexist, that's mean. That's sexist, that's mean. It's the truth, okay? I mean, let's be honest. Most of the people out here that truly have common sense understand that I'm saying the absolute truth. Ever since these women started touting feminism and started burning their bras and, started muff diving and doing all this feminist nonsense, what has happened, right? They've gotten more independent.
Oh, I don't need a man to raise my child. Oh, I don't need nothing. I'm an independent woman. I can raise a child on my own. I can do everything myself.
What has happened to women since they have taken on all these responsibilities themselves? Raising children by themselves, paying rent, paying bills by themselves, trying to cook everything by themselves. What has culminated because of that? I'll tell you what's culminated. Women are now being afflicted with heart attacks at very young ages. Late 20s, early 30s. Strokes at late 20s, early 30s. Cancers, 30s and 40s. I'm not kidding. Take a look at the epidemic of women that are becoming sick. Take a look at them. And the reason is, folks, is because they are completely overwhelmed because they listen to the feminist and they actually believe the feminist that,
yeah, we can do everything a man can do and we can do it by ourselves.
And now that they're so overwhelmed from doing everything by themselves, from raising children, to going to work, to feeding the children, raising the children, dropping them off at school, paying the bills, trying to have a social life, all this crap, their bodies can't take it. Their little hollow bones can't take it, man, and they're dropping like flies out here. You remember when she was just the caretaker of the home, and the nurturer of the children, women would live to be like 80, 90 years old. They'd live till they're fucking rot. Because that's what they're supposed to do, man. And listen, I'm not trying to say that if you're a woman, that your only job is to go out and to shit out children and to cook for a man. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. But all I ask from you women that want to be independent is not to bring children into this world. All right? There's nothing more irresponsible than women that are out here allowing men to penetrate them without any kind of prophylactic and getting impregnated and shitting out a child, and all you are doing is using it as a goddamn, like as an accessory piece, like a fucking purse. And then when it gets out of hand, and then when you actually have to be a parent to it, what are you parents doing to these children? When you have to be a parent, when you actually have to play with the little brat, when you actually have to go out and take them to a effing playground so we can get all that kid energy out. No, what do? You take them to a psychologist and you pump them up full of psychotropic drugs. That's what you do. Aw, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom, for being a fucking mom, for pumping me up full of a bunch of psychotropic drugs that have redesigned the chemistry of my brain. Now, lucky for me, I didn't go through any of that crap. But I'm witnessing it just by observing people that listen to me that happen to have very, very bad mental problems and emotional problems, you can tell that a huge contributing factor to this is the fact that they are drugging themselves with brain-altering, brain rechemistry type psychotropics that change who they are as people. And that's what moms do. So if you happen to have a mom right now that you're celebrating with, and she took you to a goddamn psychologist because,
oh, he's just so hyperactive, I just don't know what to do with him.
Be a fucking parent, Mom! Play with the little brat! Take him to a park! Take him to a playground! Let him play outside, for Christ's sake! Let him get that energy out, you ungrateful bitch! I'm not joking around. If your mother put you on psychotropic drugs and allowed this pseudoscience called psychology to redesign your brain structure, then why the hell are you celebrating with that dumb slut? She thought she could do everything on her own.
I can do everything I want. I can have as many kids as I want. I can do anything I want. I'm a woman.
It makes me sick, man. It makes me sick. You know what? I gotta get a drink after that, for Christ's sake. All right, now, got myself some scotch here, and let's just go ahead and pour it in, man. I got me one of these handles. It was on special, man. It was like $85 for a handle of some blended malt scotch. So that's what I got, all right? And why? Because I don't want to break out the good scotch on Mother's Day. I mean, this is not a day to celebrate. This is a day to cringe, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, maybe, just maybe, I would be giving mothers some props if they were producing high qualities of children. Take a look at the children right now, folks. Take a look at them, for Christ's sake. I've said this time and time again. From Generation X to the millennials, where the hell are they represented in taking over the institutions of this country? All I see is a bunch of baby boomers who have been in charge of this damn system for the past 30 to 40 years. When the hell are the damn Generation Xers to the millennials going to grow up and finally stake their claim in this goddamn world? When the hell are they going to get out of mommy's fucking skirt and go out and take over this country, take over the institutions, take over the corporations, take over the leadership? Where are you idiots?
I'm celebrating with my mom on Mother's Day because she happened to shit me out one day and I love her. She buys me Mario Kart.
Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, I gotta take a drink. I can't continue on just thinking about all this ridiculousness, this backwardsness in society. Let me go ahead and take a drink. I've got some love on the rocks because, man, I mean, are you listening? We're celebrating mothers in America. And have you looked at America? I mean, why should we be celebrating any parental celebration at this point when most of the kids are idiots? They're hopped up on psychotropic drugs. And why are we seeing all these ridiculous suicides happen? I'm not joking. I've never seen so many goddamn suicides from children in my life. Children! And why are we seeing it? Psychotropic goddamn drugs. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Here, that's cheers to Mom. Thanks for hopping me up on psychotropic drugs. Now I'm a fucking lunatic. Thanks a lot. Stupid damn skankosaurus slut bag. Cheers to that. Let me go ahead and cheers. Anyway, you can tell this is the anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. This is May 13, 2018. I'm going to go ahead and kind of skim through an article that I came across out of the National Geographic. 7 things you don't know about Mother's Day's dark history. Of course Mother's Day has a dark history. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? It's for broads. Of course it does. Anyway, number one, Mother's Day started as an anti-war movement. Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, this is crap. Crap out of here, for Christ's sake. Anti-war movement. Mother's Day is an anti-war movement. Oh, fucking leftist, soapbox standing, virtue signaling bunch of crap. Look, it started as an anti-war movement. Anna Jarvis is the most often credited with the founding of Mother's Day in the United States. Designated as the second Sunday in May by President Woodrow Wilson, the asshole, progressive, intellectual, leftist asshole, in 1914, aspects of that holiday have since spread overseas, sometimes mingling with local traditions. Jarvis took great pains to acquire and defend her role as Mother of Mother's Day. Can you believe this fucking slut? I'm the Mother of Mother's Day. I mean, listen to the ego of this broad. The ego! Calm down, you broad. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. Anyway, yeah, Anna Jarvis, the Mother of Mother's Day, all right? Anti-war, liberal, leftist piece of shit, all right? Number two, a former football coach promoted an early version of Mother's Day and was accused of kidnapping the holiday. Oh, here we go. I mean, the more things change, the more they stay the same, don't they, folks? The more they change, the more they stay the same. Here we are. What is this, gender appropriation before it was cool now? Jesus Christ. Anyway, Frank Herring, a former football coach and faculty member at University of Notre Dame, also proposed the idea of Mother's Day before Anna Jarvis. In 1904, Herring urged an Indianapolis gathering of the Fraternal Order of Eagles to support setting aside of one day a year as a nationwide memorial to the memory of mothers and motherhood. Anyway, Herring didn't suggest a specific day or a month for the observance, though he did note a preference for Mother's Day falling on a Sunday. My God, man. Anna Jarvis did not like the thought of Mother's Day having a father in Herring. She blasted him. In an undated 1920 statement entitled Kidnapping of Mother's Day, you will be an accomplice. I mean, can you believe this? I mean, this is such virtue signaling leftist garbage! And this is what everybody's celebrating! The Mother of Mother's... Now, I'm the Mother of Mother's Day, and there should be no fathers involved with Mother's Day. I'm Anna Jarvis, bitch. That bitch needed a backhit. She needed a slap. I'm sorry. Anna Jarvis just needed a slap. And that slap would have slapped her back into reality. She's the Mother of Mother's Day. Go goddamn make somebody a sandwich. Anyway, number three, FDR designed a Mother's Day stamp. Or at least he tried. Aww. Woodrow Wilson wasn't the only president to put his stamp on Mother's Day. Franklin Delano Roosevelt personally designed a 1934 postage stamp to commemorate the day. The president co-opted a stamp that was originally meant to honor 19th century painter James Abbott McNeill Whistler and featured the artist's famed Whistler's mother portrait of Anna McNeill Whistler. FDR surrounded the iconic maternal image with a dedication in memory and in honor of mothers of America. And of course, guess who didn't approve, folks? Anna fucking Jarvis. This busybody broad who probably couldn't get a schlong in her vajayjay in 40 years, 50 years, and this is why this broad is so hard up about being the Mother of Mother's Day. Anna fucking Jarvis. Give me a freaking break. Anyway, Anna Jarvis did not approve of the design and refused to allow the words Mother's Day to appear on the stamp, so they never did. Overall, she thought the stamp was ugly. I mean, give me a break, man. I mean, just on the fact that this fucking Anna Jarvis is supposed to be the mother of this day makes me want to take a dirty diarrhea shit on this day, alright? So Anna Jarvis could look back at me with a brown smile about it, huh? How you like that, Anna? You stupid busy-bodied broad. Anyway, fourth, Mother's Day founder hated those who fundraised off the holiday. I mean, listen to this. You see what I'm telling you about leftists and these virtue signalers? That's why they're leftists and virtue signalers. They don't care about mothers. They don't care about black people. They don't care about any of this crap, all right? They don't care about none of it. They just care about utilizing the issue so that they can dominate over other people. So they can utilize the virtuousness of the issue to subjugate those that they don't want to hear and want to silence. And you can see this, you can hear this from this Anna Jarvis nonsense, all right? Mother's Day founder hated those who fundraised off the holiday. Who gives a shit? Since Mother's Day early years, some groups have seized on it as a chance to raise funds for various charitable causes, including mothers in need. Anna Jarvis hated that. She called those charities Christian pirates. Oh, here we go with the Christian bashing. You had to have known this broad was either a Satanist or an atheist, all right? I'm telling you that right now. Today, most of us would think it was wonderful to use the day to raise funds to support poor mothers or families of World War I veterans or any worthy group, but she hated them for that. Much of the reason why is that in those days before charity watchdog organizations, Jarvis simply didn't trust fundraisers to deliver the money to the people it was supposed to help. Really? But we were supposed to believe her and her virtuousness, right? Huh? That's what we're supposed to do? She resented the idea that profiteers would use the day as just another way of making money. Oh, give me a freaking break. Number 5. The mother of Mother's Day lost everything in a fight to protect her holiday. Ha ha! No shit. I hope somebody came in and gave her a smacking in some capacity, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is how the goddamn holiday was created? Give me a break! Give me a break! The mother of Mother's Day lost everything in a fight to protect her holiday. It didn't take long for Anna Jarvis's Mother's Day to get commercialized, with Jarvis fighting against what it became. To have Mother's Day the burdensome, wasteful, expensive gift day that Christmas and other special days have become is not our pleasure, she wrote in the 1920s. If the American people are not willing to protect Mother's Day from the hordes of money schemers that would overwhelm it with their schemes, then we shall cease having a Mother's Day. And we know how. I mean, good God, with this Jarvis broad, man. I hope that she died of an infection of the fucking crotch or something. I mean, good God! Jarvis never profited from the day, despite ample opportunities afforded by her status as a minority celebrity. In fact, when she went broke using what money she had battling the holiday's commercialization. In poor health, and with her emotional stability in question, she died penniless at 84 after living the last 4 years of her life in the Marshall Square Sanitarium. She lost her freaking mind, for Christ's sake. Oh my God, she lost her freaking mind, for Christ's sake, man. Well, no crap. I mean, did you all hear what I read, for Christ's sake? I mean, good God. 6, all right? Courts heard custody battles over Mother's Day. I mean, give me a break. Over this fucking holiday? Are you kidding me? Courts heard custody battles over Mother's Day? Oh, God. Give me my frickin' drink. Anyway, we're now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me on this special anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like to remind everybody to please spread this show link around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday and Wednesday and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show, and you can type it in your browser right now, ghost.report. Ghost.report, and you can hear us live, and at the same time, we have an archive of every one of the shows that are broadcasted, and moreover, we have a 24-hour stream, so if you want to hear it streamed 24 hours, we got it all up there for your listening pleasure, baby, all right? Ghost.report. And of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on my only social media representation on the internet, and I'm talking about Gab, folks, all right? And if you don't have a free Gab, then what are you doing, for Christ's sake, man? It's the last bastion of freedom of speech and social media today! You can type in your browser and get there by typing in gab.ai, all right? And you can follow me on there under the name Politics Ghost, all right? All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And I want to say what's going on to the True Capitalist Radio chat room, baby. What's going on, baby? Man, I was up till like over 4 in the morning, past 4 in the morning, chilling, talking some tomfoolery, doing some internet tomfoolery with the old True Capitalist Radio chat room. I want to say what's going on to everybody in here, okay? What's going on? And if you want to be a part of the True Capitalist Radio chat room, and I'm telling you, ask anybody, it's well worth it. It is an adventure to say the least. I mean, some people have told me that it's better entertainment than any other source of entertainment they found. And I can't even have the words to describe it, but either way, come aboard with us. All right, come along and chat with us right now, and all you need to do to chat with us is go to my Gab right now, Politics Ghost, and hit the subscribe for premium content button, baby. Subscribe for premium content, and what you do, shoot me a private message on Gab and let me know your Discord chat name, and I will give you a personal private invitation to the True Capitalist Radio chat room so that you can be a part of the excitement, the bazaar. Anyway, folks, listen, thank you very much for listening in. Please spread the link around like wildfire. We independent now! I love being independent, by the way, man. I'm not even joking. I love being independent. There ain't nothing like being independent, all right? I mean, no one can take me off the air. I'm loving this. I could say a fuck or a shit every now and then. I'm not tied to those goddamn Jewish rules. I can do what I want. I can say what I want, baby. And I'm loving every minute of it. Woo! Anyway, let's get to the last 7 things you didn't know about Mother's Day. How about that, right? Once again, courts heard custody battles over Mother's Day. Anna Jarvis, again, always considered Mother's Day her intellectual and legal property and wasn't afraid to lawyer up in its defense. Here we go with these leftists once again.
Now, it's mine, and I tell you what to do with it. I tell you what to do with it.
She included a warning on some Mother's Day International Association press releases. Any charity, institution, hospital, organization, or business using Mother's Day names, work, emblem, or celebration for getting money, making sales, or printed forms should be held as imposters by the proper authorities and reported to this association. I mean, what do I tell you about leftists? They're all about control. They want to control you. They want to control everything, for Christ's sake. That was the modus operandi of this stupid skankosaurus Anna Jarvis, obviously, all right? Obviously. 7th, last but obviously certainly not least, Flowers are an original tradition that endures, okay? Now, the white carnation, the favorite flower of Anna Jarvis's mother, was the original flower for Mother's Day. What did I say?
Yeah. Here, Mama, you want a carnation? I got a white little carnation.
I mean, isn't carnations what, like, 13 or 14-year-olds give each other to the middle school dance and shit now? Give me a break. Anyway, the carnation does not drop its petals, but hugs them to its heart as it dies. And so, to mothers hug their children to their hearts. Their mother's love never dying, Jarvis explained. All right, I've had enough of this shit. I've had enough of this crap. I've had enough. I'm serious. I'm not joking. Freaking Anna Jarvis and Mother's Day and all this crap, all this goddamn leftist, totalitarian, controlling piece of crap. Damn it! It makes me sick! God! Piece of crap! That's why this is the anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Do you understand me? Anyway, let me calm my ass down a little bit. Let me take another drink. And I guess let's do a couple of shout-outs out here, right? Let's do some chat room shout-outs, and then we'll do some Gab shout-outs. And let's just do the chat room ones first. Let me go ahead and take a swig of this. All right. Let's go ahead and take some chat room shout-outs right now! What's going on to Stagio, Neutral Sheckelstein, Nat, we've got Meadowform, we've got Man Bear Pig, Malik Obama! What the hell's Malik Obama doing in here? We've got kudos to single whore mothers. Yeah, I'm sure you give them kudos, don't you, huh? I bet you like to give them the cooties, too, boy, huh? KitchenAid futures up 14.88%. What the hell does that mean? I don't understand what the hell that's supposed to be. Insane is tired of autist. You're not the only one, pal, all right? I swallow seed. Shut up. Fuck you. I know what you're trying to make me say, you sick bastard. What's going on to Jacob? What's going on to Hoodie? What's going on to Ghost Granny feels offended. My granny doesn't feel offended, boy. You understand? My granny was a pious woman. You understand that? She would be disgusted looking at society today. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. Right goddamn now! Anyway, we've got Ghost Dirty Dish Rag. Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. I bet you say that to my face, I'd stomp your teeth so far down your throat you'd be able to chew your own fucking asshole. We've got Ghost to Ghost AM. What, like Ghost in the morning? Now, people won't listen to me in the morning, for Christ's sake. We've got Celexa. We've got Capitalist Day Win. Yeah, no kidding. Capitalist Day Win. Amanda Bone. Fuck off. Look, I didn't mean to say that, you stupid jerk-off. Amanda Bone. Shut up, you moron. We got BN King in the house. We got 5 nights at Ghost Room. What the hell does that mean? 5 nights at Ghost Room? Why don't you get out of my room? How about that? Why don't you take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that type of talk? Jesus Christ. Anyway, look, we're done with some chat room shout-outs here. Let's go ahead and get to some Gab shout-outs, all right? And for you folks that want a Gab shout-out, all you've got to do is go to my Gab account right now at Politics Ghost and like the post that states, True Capitalist Radio is now live. Listen in. All you do is have to like the post on my Gab account right now that states True Capitalist Radio is now live. Listen in. And when you like that post on Gab, I will give you a shout out live right here on the broadcast right here and now. So let's go ahead and get to some Gab shout outs right now. We've got, who the hell is it? We got Capitalist Visor in the house. We've got Hairy Nipple. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? We got the Yellow Gunt of Texas. Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. No more glory holes for Hawaii. Man, come on, man. That's too soon, man. I mean, that Hawaii is going to literally hell in a handbasket, and you people are laughing your ass off? Jesus Christ. We got Bernie Kurds, Chad Worthington, Snorkel the Dolphin, whatever the hell, Snorkel the Dolphin. Who else do we have here? We got Caught the Picnic Curse. What the hell does that mean? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have? My mom was Stalin's dish rag whore. Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. No vitamin C for Brazil. Look, that's pretty serious business, man. Everything that has oranges in it is going to go up, you moron. We've got Cross Stereo. What's going on? We got Aaron in the place. Subterranean King Reaper. Once again, like the post that states True Capitalist Radio is now live. Listen in, and I'll give you a shout-out live right here on the broadcast, baby. Who else do we have here? We got Ghost Watches Cartoons. Now, shut up. I don't watch cartoons. Go shove it up your ass. We got Ice Cap in the house. We've got Lightning Note. We got No Radio Graffiti equals better time spent on InfoWars. Yeah, that's why you're listening to me right now, you stupid moron. Ghost equals the ghost of Bill Cooper. Ghost has a major case of mommy issues. No, I don't. I'm just simply stating that Mother's Day should not be celebrated because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a good mother. You're supposed to raise your children. You're supposed to do these things. You shouldn't be celebrated one goddamn day that you do it, for Christ's sake. That's what you're supposed to do! You dumb skankosaurus, pecker shack fetish slut bags! Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? We've got, what is this? Thomas the Albie Engine. Shut up, you stupid moron, alright? Bring back Radio Graffiti and Troll Show. No. Mommy Molester. Oh, Jesus Christ, you sick bastards. Eagle Cock's Cheesy Tits. Oh, man, let's not go there, alright? Let's not go there. We've got Trumpin's Donkey Punched Mother. Oh, man, let's not go there either! Let's not go there either, for Christ's sake! Let's not talk about that! Good God. We've got Judge Claude Frollo, whoever the hell that is, for heaven's sake. And some of these. There's Billy the Belt Boy. And, oh yeah, there's the Whore Master. Oh yes, I am the Whore Master. Oh yes. We've got Passion Fruit. Who else do we have here? Man, these are fruity-ass names, man. Here's some fruity, sick, twisted, dumb fruit bowl ass, taking it up the poop chute names, for Christ's sake. Mommy hit me with a belt in my wheelchair. All right, you know what? Fuck off. That's it. All right, I've had enough of this crap. All right, you all are going to continue to troll me, for Christ's sake, but my show's serious business, man. You understand? My show is serious business, and oh, God damn it, I'm telling you this right now, man. I'm a goddamn capitalist. Don't you starry sacks of crap understand that? I'm a capitalist! And I deserve the goddamn respect accorded that title. I deserve more respect. I deserve more respect, for Christ's sake, you pieces of crap. Piece of crap. I deserve more respect. I'm giving you guys a goddamn anti-Mother's Day edition over here, and this is the kind of thanks I get from you milky-licking pieces of nipple-clamp-loving, butt-plug-up-the-ass-looking, meat-gazer-having, bitch-tits-having, autistic-anal-loving, feminine penis-loving, Leslie Jones-eating, butt-dart-playing, chicken-eating, corn-boy trash! Makes me sick, man. This makes me sick. And shut up. Everybody on Gab that's posting me memes at me, shut up. I don't want to see your fucking memes, all right? I don't want to see your fucking memes about me. You can shove them up your ass. I'm ignoring Gab right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm ignoring Gab. And you know what time it is right now, since I'm so goddamn pissed off? You want to know what time it is? More beer! That's what the hell time it is. Give me some goddamn beer, for Christ's sake. Got some goddamn beer right here. Yeah. It's Mother's Day. I might as well get filled with piss and fury, for Christ's sake, man. Since all these leftists and all these feminists think that what I'm doing is spreading toxic masculinity, huh? Is that what I'm doing, huh? Huh? Toxic masculinity? Well, toxic on these nuts! Stupid broads. I guarantee you right now. Let me just get my goddamn beer going on, all right? Before I get pissed off out here. Jesus Christ, man. Supposed to be an anti-Mother's Day edition. Jesus. And you know, I got one of these glasses that'll hold 2 beers in one, all right? So I can get drunk that much faster, because by God, I mean, I gotta fill myself up with piss and fury. I can't sit here and palate this goddamn Mother's Day garbage. We gotta celebrate any broad that just happened to shit out a couple of kids. We just gotta celebrate them and say, "Oh, look, you're a mother. Oh." Go fucking cook a meal, for Christ's sake, and you'll impress me, all right? Go wash some dishes and you'll impress me. Jesus Christ. Give me another beer in this goddamn glass, baby. We're going to fill this glass to the brim. 2 beers. 24 ounces in one glass. Because we're trying to get filled with piss and fury on this goddamn anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? All right, folks, and shut up on goddamn Gab. Stop sending me fucking memes. I don't want to see your stupid memes, all right? And by the way, if you want to call me on this anti-Mother's Day edition, you can go ahead and do so. You can call me at 800-685-7914. That number again is 800-685-7914, exclusive only to America and Canada right now, folks. So if you happen to be in America and Canada and you want to say something, if you happen to be a mother, you want to say something, if you disagree with me and you want to say something, bring it on, you faggots! Bring it on if you've got the balls! Bring it on! 800-685-7914, 99 cents a minute will put you live on the air. Bring it on. I guarantee you no one will call because I'll make them look like a goddamn mental midget. Do you understand that? I will make them look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack, and everybody out there that's listening to me knows it. That's why they're not going to call. That's why everybody's sitting there like, I don't know anything. Ghostie's acting a little intimidating. I can't even believe I'm doing this broadcast, man. I'm not even being appreciated by the people that are fucking listening to me, for Christ's sake. I could be barbecuing or doing some shit right now. Instead, I'm doing an anti-Mother's Day edition, and I've got a bunch of single mother-ridden soy boys that are out here trying to flap their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard, talk malarkey to me over a goddamn social media, boy. I guarantee you, if I saw each and every one of you idiots that are flapping your fat fucking fingers on the keyboard talking garbage over the internet, if I saw you face to face, I would beat the living bejesus out of each and every one of you, you sorry sacks of crap. I would stomp a goddamn mud hole in your ass, kick it dry, and then take a dirty yellow bubbly piss in it, and all you could do is look back at me with a yellow smile about it, you little soy boy fruits. You understand that? And you know what's sad? Is that some of you goddamn soy boy fruits might like that crap. Your assholes might have gotten puckered by just me even suggesting the son of a bitch. Good God, what a bunch of sick assholes we got going on out here, for Christ's sake. Good God! Let me drink some beer, for Christ's sake. I need some beer. I need to be filled with piss and fury today, man. I can't continue to listen to these people that are out there listening to me, for Christ's sake. All right. Nothing like a little bit of cold beer. Nothing like a little bit of cold beer to soothe an occasion, huh? Woo! I'm feeling great, baby. All right. Now, look, people are now gabbing at me saying that they're taking offense to what I'm saying. They're taking offense to the anti-Mother's Day edition. They're taking offense. Look, I don't care if you're taking offense, all right? I don't care. You just sit there and shut your goddamn pie hole, all right? You know it as well as I. This is an anti-Mother's Day edition. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired. Okay? I'm tired of it. I'm going to drink my beer now. All right? I'm tired of it. And we're going to move on to another subject, too. Let's talk about how we got here. How the hell did we get here, folks? If you go back to the old archive, which all the old shows are still there, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's the old archive. I've been broadcasting since 2008. Back in the days of true conservative radio. And back then, I was screaming and yelling. And what was I saying? I was saying that we are seeing the absolute pussification. The absolute pussification of the American male being implemented, and it's due to woman liberation. It's due to the feminist movement. And at the time that I was broadcasting this, people thought I was nuts. People thought I was loco. But by God, if you take a look at time that has passed, and if you take a look at present-day America, that's exactly what happened. And how did it happen? Single-parent families became the majority of the day, folks. Mothers started raising boys. And once single mothers started raising boys, the rest is history. If you take a look at any of these boys that are raised by a single mother, you can hear the vernacular of their mother in their speech pattern. You could hear their mother in their speech pattern. It's utterly disgusting. Why is it that most males nowadays sound like they popped out of the anal passage of a goddamn trans testicle that's been on estrogen for 25 years? Have you heard these young kids nowadays?
Hi, I'm Billy, and this is the way I talk. And I talk because I got a single mother. I didn't have a father to properly teach me to how to drop my nuts. So, this is how I talk.
That's how most males are talking nowadays. I'm getting sick of it, aren't you, folks? I mean, especially some of you older people that listen to me. I know I have a new older contingent that listens to the broadcast. I'm sure it's probably your guilty pleasure. I don't blame you. But haven't you noticed that these goddamn young people are all a bunch of fruit bowls now, man? I mean, they sound more queer than a $3 bill, for Christ's sake, man. They sound like, toe tappers, glory hole servers. I mean, you name it, man. What happened? Single-parent families. Mothers raising boys. The restructuring of our family unit. That's what happened, folks. And when the family unit was restructured, what happened? Mothers couldn't take actually being a mother. Because being a mother takes time. Raising children takes time. It takes effort. It takes energy. And when you're out there trying to do everything, you can't be a mother. When you're working and you're paying the bills and you're doing all this, and then the kids want to go out, they want to be active, they want to go to the playground, they want to do these things, you don't want to do it. And as a result, folks, what happens? These single mothers go right to the psychology industry, the pseudoscience psychological industry, so that they can diagnose their children with some pseudo garbage to justify restructuring the chemicals of their brain by dispensing psychotropic drugs. This is what this all comes down to, and unless people start talking about this and acknowledging this, we're going to continue to see the kind of trash that we have seen here in the past 10 years. And I'm talking to you women out here, since you all are,
oh, I'm a mother. Yeah, I'm a mother.
Let me explain something to you women that try to claim it takes two to tango. You women are now a specially protected class in many different capacities. But in this specific capacity, that you willingly have to open your legs and allow a man to penetrate your body so that a baby can be made. And if a man penetrates your body without your consent or without your will, then it's rape. Which means that the women have complete and total control on who they literally let come in their body and who doesn't. Now, with that being said, why is it then the father's fault all the time when a woman gets knocked up and for whatever reason the father's not around? How come it's never the woman's fault in being a better judge of character on who she mixes bodily fluids with? I mean, she is the one who is in control of the sexual engagement. She is the one in control of the sexual encounter. Why is it that
it's two to tango, and, there's bad men out there too, Ghost. You don't understand. There's bad men.
Oh yeah, bad men? Yeah, you want to know something about those bad men? They always get laid. Badasses always get laid. And you want to know why? Because you women voluntarily drop your drawers, spread your cheeks, and wait for their man meat to penetrate their body. I mean, do you understand? That's why the whole proverbial nice guys finish last. Why do you think nice guys finish last? Because women are making the conscious effort, the conscious choice to go with men that they probably shouldn't be going with. And they're allowing men to penetrate their body that shouldn't have penetrated their body, etc. That's why, in my personal opinion, if you take a look at the degradation of the American family, you take a look at the degradation of the American male in this goddamn country, it can be specifically pointed to as the culprit being the mother. Because it was the mother that mixed fluids with some idiot that looked good in a leather jacket and slick back hair flipping a nickel. It was the mother that decided to allow this person to lay up in the bed and culminate some kind of sexual relations, and then out comes a baby 9 months later. And that's why I show no compassion to any single woman, with the exception of women who were in gainfully great relationships and either lost them to tragedy, lost their husband to tragedy, an accident, a disease, health, lost their husband because they were out fighting at war. Those cases go without saying that those women I'm not discussing. Those women I'm not talking about. I'm talking about these women that voluntarily get themselves pregnant and think getting pregnant is the equivalent of getting a new purse. I'm talking about women who have now, in the modern day 21st century age, in Western American civilization, have trivialized life to the point in which baby making has either turned into a means of forcing a relationship to continue, or baby making means a means of an income, whether that's the child support lottery system, the SSI because the kid's sick, or the welfare system, etc. This is what people and the motives that people are having children for nowadays. They're not having it because they want a family. I mean, many of these women that are having children, they're doing it because it's like a fashion piece. It's an accessory. And hence, why you have so many emotionally and socially warped children walking the face of the planet at this point in time. We're supposed to be the greatest country in the history of the world. We're supposed to be the richest country in the history of the world. And look at what we're producing as the new youth of our country. Look at what we're producing. A bunch of emotionally unstable, unpersonable, retarded idiots that claim autism whenever they can't do what they're fucking supposed to do. Because autism at this point in time, Asperger's, all these pseudo goddamn names for so-called mental ailments are nothing more than an excuse not to do what you're supposed to do. An excuse on not taking responsibility for your own life. An excuse on not being held responsible for anything that you do. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't like autists. I don't like Asperger peeps. And look, I don't mean to be generalizing, but once again, a group is defined by its majority. And I don't like these people. These people have a common theme amongst them all. They are not only selfish in the most immature and disgusting regard, but they also refuse to acknowledge that at some point in time, their little autistic gravy train is going to come to an end, and when nobody is supporting their little toy buying little habit and their little game playing habit and their little cartoon watching habit, what the hell are you going to do? How are you going to support yourself? They don't even think about that, because why?
I'm autistic, I'm retarded, I got ADHD, I got anxiety, I got the whole schmear, I'm retarded.
That's what this is all about, folks. And you can thank, in my view, single mothers for this epidemic of autism. Single mothers for this epidemic of Asperger's. Single mothers for this epidemic of incels. Have you heard about these new fucks? For you people that aren't aware, we recently had somebody in Canada who ran over a bunch of people out there in Canada. And the reason he did it was because he's a so-called incel. Now, for you folks that are unaware of what incels are, these are men, young gentlemen, young men, who, for whatever reason, are either so ugly, so antisocial, so mongoloid looking, so stupid, whatever, that they can't get a woman to pay them any kind of attention in the relationship department. And they are so upset and so angry at the fact that no woman is giving them the time of day that it is starting to kind of build up a rage inside of these fugly dudes who, for whatever reason, are blaming everybody but their ugly selves on why they can't get a woman. And it's getting to the point now where these incels are starting to become violent because they obviously have a lot of pent-up jism in their nutsacks, and nobody in the third-party sense is there to kind of rub it out, for a lack of a better term. And because they have no third party to, rub one out, for a lack of a better term, they're out here basically calling themselves their own sick group, incels. Men who hate women because women don't want to have nothing to do with them. Men who hate women because, a woman doesn't want to play with my wee-wee. This is the culmination of single mothers, the breaking down of the family union, the pussification of the American male. This is the culmination of this shit. Don't you understand that? This is the culmination. This incel garbage. Assholes who are blaming everybody else because they can't get laid instead of their ugly, disgusting, desperate selves. And you know what you people need to understand is that the only way that you're going to actually get somebody to play with your wee-wee is to understand where you stand on a scale of 1 to 10. And if you're not getting women that are 8s, 9s, or 10s coming up to you and just randomly having conversations with you, then maybe you should stop thinking that you deserve an 8, 9, or 10. Maybe if you look in the mirror and you're a fat, disgusting, slovenly, greasy neckbeard, and you think that you still deserve some kind of fine-ass, number 10, number 9 ass dime, maybe you need to reevaluate your perspective because, listen, just like you don't want a fat bitch, no one wants your fat, ugly ass, all right? You fat Pop-Tart eating gamer. No one wants a neckbeard. No one wants some slovenly, dirty, unkept piece of trash. Let alone the kind of women that most of you incels think that you deserve. You don't deserve anything. You don't get what you want in this world. You get what you get. All right? You get what you get. And some of you incels need to realize that you will never get some 9 or 10 unless you fix your whole physical appearance, which that's not even a guarantee you'll even score, even go into that extreme, or you become a serious badass capitalist so that you can buy these women and use them at your will. Do you understand me? I mean, that's the only way you're going to get any of these women, all right? And I'm being honest to God truth to each and every one of you. I'm telling you all the truth. If there are no women that are in the 8 to 10 region that are coming up to you randomly and talking to you, then you're going out of your league. You're going out of your league. Anyway, we got somebody calling up. Let's see if we got somebody here, right? And let's see if they have a goddamn credit card worth of crap.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio's.
Because they usually, their credit card sucks.
The credit card
See?
has been declined.
The credit card's been declined. And believe me, the company that I mess with to do this, they're investigating all these credit card declinings, and they're going to, report them accordingly. So that's what they do. This is the same business of people that run sex lines and run psychic lines and stuff. So they're used to this kind of crap. They've got a whole fraud department, so keep throwing bad credit cards. Don't worry, it'll come back around to you, baby. Don't worry about it. Good stuff. Anyway, and that was probably an incel calling anyway, because that's why anybody who hates ghosts, anybody who hates me, that's why they hate me. Because everything that I've said, they know I've said, and other people have applied it to their lives and been successful. But because they're such a lazy, disgusting, cartoon fetish, Woody Allen butt-loving pedophile and have not done anything, they hate me. They hate you. They hate everybody who's successful. Why? Because they don't take any initiative to do anything for their fucking selves. And if they're not going to take initiative to do anything for their fucking selves, then why should we even give a crap about these people? I'm serious. We have entirely too much empathy in this country, especially for autists and Asperger tards. And autists and Aspergers are not even real retards, I mean, have you ever seen a real mentally retarded person? They hate when you talk to them condescending. They hate when you talk to them and say,
Hey, wow, Billy, is that you? Wow, did you draw that? Wow, Billy, that's great.
Like actual mentally retarded people, they hate that shit. You'll hear them talking back to you say, don't talk to me that way, don't talk to me that way, I'm not stupid. Because retards want to be as normal as they possibly can. They don't want to be treated like a retard. Unlike the autists and the Asperger assholes, they love being treated like a condescending asshole. They love when the fucking adults are like,
now, Billy, calm down. Everything's okay. Do you want a game? You want to play your internet? Calm down.
I mean, they wear that as a badge of honor. And you know what we should be doing to these autists? And I'm not joking. I think that we need to make bullying great again. We need to make bullying great again. And we should just be slapping autists around, when we see them. You know that they're annoying pieces of garbage. I mean, I'm serious. We need to make bullying great again. We need to bully autists. We need to bully Asperger idiots, because either one or two things are going to happen, okay? When you start bullying Aspergers and autist idiots, they're either going to crack and either start shooting up people or killing each other or killing themselves, or they're just going to stop being autists and Asperger's and try to act normal. Either way is positive, because if they crack and start shooting people up, they're doing what I always said these Asperger and autists were going to do to begin with. That they are going to become dangerous, and they are going to start killing themselves, they're going to start killing other people, and that's exactly what's happened. So as far as I'm concerned, I believe that we need to make bullying great again, and we need to start bullying autists. We need to start bullying Asperger people. You want to know why? Because these are the contingent that are cartoon fetished. It's always an autist who sexualizes a fucking cartoon. Do you understand? It's always an autist. And we need to make bullying great again, for Christ's sake. And let's see if this person's got some money, for Christ's sake. Making bullying great again. Making bullying great again.
You are now connected. Say hello.
Hey, what's going on? You're on the True Capitalist Radio Show.
Hey, what's going on?
I
just want to call a couple people in the chat room.
You're
Jack Marvick is a fucking faggot.
Hold on. You're calling out people in the chat room? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and call them out.
Fat Jew. Yeah, Trumping, you're a fat Jew autist, and I hope you get fucking AIDS. And Cac Marvick, get that anime profile picture off, you fucking faggot. Thank you, Ghost, and have a nice day.
All right, well, have a nice day. As a matter of fact, it seems like we're having some drama in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. I'm telling you, if you're not a part of the True Capitalist Radio chat room, then I don't know what the hell you're doing, man. I mean, it is beyond entertainment. I cannot even describe you, man. I mean, listen, you can try it for 1 month. If you don't like it, you can go ahead and go on, move on, do something else with your life. But by God, you have to try it. I will be in the damn chat room after this broadcast. And if you want to come in there with us, well then by God, go to my Gab right now. Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, baby. Politics Ghost. And hit the subscribe for premium content. Hit the subscribe for premium content. And once you do, private message me on Gab with your Discord chat name, and I will give you an exclusive invitation to the True Capitalist Radio chat room, man. As you can see, man, I mean, they're having a blast in there, for Christ's sake, man. Look at them. Whoever that was that just called in, that just talked garbage to the two people to the True Capitalist Radio chat room, they are unbelievably triggered right now. I'm not even... I'm not joking! Oh my God, I need a drink of beer. Now that was funny. Now that was pretty lolsy right there. That was funny, man. Anyway, let me go ahead before I, take another chug of this beer. I want to say cheers to everybody who's listening to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Thank you very much for listening to me. All right, please spread around like wildfire the link to the show. All right, ghost.report. It's as simple as that. That's all you've got to type in your browser, ghost.report. It's as simple as that. Woo! Anyway, let me go ahead and take a chug of this beer here. Good stuff, man. Good. I'm sorry, it was funny. The guy calls up. That's why calling up the 1-800 number's fucking funny, man. I wish some of you had some originality and called up. It would be funny, but no.
But no, I don't have nothing. I got nothing but a slice, and I'm a cartoon lover, and I
mean, if you got the balls, give me a call right now. 1-800-685-7914, all right? It's 99 cents a fucking minute, okay? Like I said, I've seen you people on Twitch give 5, 10, 20, 30 bucks just so that you can say the word nigger. Alright, so don't give me this crap. Don't give me this crap. It's 99 cents, for Christ's sake. So don't give me this crap. Anyway, now I'm off keister here. I was on a roll. I was talking about some things, and now I'm a little off keister. So let's get back to the broadcast, to say the least. All right. Now, once again, this is a Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And we were talking about, the family unit, talking about the absolute pussification of the American male, talking about incels. We need to talk about feminism, I've been talking about feminism being the cancer of our social America since 2008, even before then in other chat rooms and other venues. And you can go back in the blogtalkradio.com/ghost archive and go back to all the way from 2008. I was saying that this was going to happen, folks, and it's feminists' fault. And you know what I don't like about feminism is that they're trying to have it every which way. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. There's one faction of feminism that hate men, that think that men are nothing but snakes and lizards and horrible sex addicts and this and that. I'm talking about your fat, greasy, bull-nosed, bull-dyke muff divers that are a part of the feminists. You know what I'm talking about, right? These bull dykes, the people that would go to the Lilith Fair. You know what I'm saying? The kind of broads that listen to Melissa Etheridge. There's that faction, that just hate men. They hate, hate men, and I want to muff dive, and blah, 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 that shit. And then there's the other side of feminists who want to be called a slut. And if you folks that don't know and haven't heard, I strongly advise you to Google the word slut walk. Because there's been groups of women all over the world who have conducted marches under the connotation of slut walk. They are going out walking in scantily clad outfits so that they demand to be called a slut, and they are against slut shaming. Okay? So these are the two different dynamics that you've got going on in feminism right now, and it's a complete and utter contradiction. And that's why I'm saying any woman who is a feminist doesn't know their ass from their elbow. You either want to be sexually liberated, or you want to be a muff-diving, fat, disgusting bull dyke. You can't have both and claim to be the same thing. And another thing, I'm sick and tired of these feminists who march in the same group as women with hijabs. Women with headgear and Muslim headgear, beekeeper suits. I mean, you stupid feminists, don't you understand that the hijab is a symbol of woman subjugation? And you people are marching with these stupid kebabs. That's how stupid you women are, for Christ's sake. Hold on, we got somebody else calling. Let's see who else we got going on here.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio.
You are now connected. Say hello.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to True Capitalist Radio.
Hey, girls, how's it going, man? I'm just phoning to let you know that some of the guys in your chat room, especially this guy named Kar Savick or whatever the fuck his name is, his Twitter profile has a picture of an enemy child.
What?
Yes, I don't think you want to associate with any.
Are you kidding? No way! Are you kidding me? Is this for real?
Yes. This is for real. Check the chat room. I just posted it like 10 minutes ago. Kasser Marek, whatever the fuck his name is. Kick him out!
Oh my God. Alright, thank you for letting me know, man. Are you sure about this?
I'm positive, man. There's even people with My Little Pony. We don't want this shit anymore, Ghost.
No, I hear you. I don't want any of this shit anymore. It's right, for Christ's sake. A freaking animation of a child?
Okay, Ghost, well, take it easy, man. I live in Canada. Back to the hockey game and listening to you, bud.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I mean, good God. I mean, what the fuck? What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on, for Christ's sake, man? What did I tell you about these autists? What did I tell you about these cartoon fetish life losers? What did I tell you? They're all autistic! They all sexualize cartoons like a bunch of loser perverts! They're loser perverts! sexualizes a goddamn cartoon is a loser goddamn pervert. I mean, don't you people understand that? If I saw you little sexualized cartoon little faggots, I would beat the living bejesus out of you. I'm not even joking around. I mean, don't you understand that? You all are wastes of life. That's why we need to bring back bullying so we can beat the shit out of these stupid little losers, for Christ's sake. I guarantee you, if there were some goddamn bullies that slapped these little fruit bowls around again, they wouldn't be acting like this. They wouldn't be acting like this. It's always these fucking autists, man. I hate autistic people. I hate autistic people. Stop listening to me, you autistic basket cases. Stop fucking listening. Damn it. Stop listening to me, you sexualized cartoon perverts! You people are freaks! You're fucking freaks! Stop listening to my show! Good God! You people that sexualize cartoons are fucking sick! You're sick! God damn it, if you were in front of me right now, I'd beat the living bejesus out of you all! God damn it! Oh my God, look, they're posting this guy's Twitter in the chat room. This guy's got nudes of his fat self on Twitter. He's got nude... Oh, God, no, man. Why do these people keep being attracted to this show? Why are they attracted to my show, for Christ's sake? These sick, cartoon fetish life losers. Why? Why? I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting goddamn tired of it. We need to make bullying on autists and Asperger's great again. We need bullying back in school. Do you hear me? God damn it! I'm not joking around, man. These fucking cartoon fetish idiots, they need to be slapped around. They need to be bullied around. And I'm not joking. I'm not fucking joking around. Give me my freaking drink. Oh my God. And what is this? Hold on. This is actually his description on his profile on Twitter. Are you shitting me? This is what it says, okay? Male, 29, gay, polysexual. I'm a chubby bunny boy bottom with a lust for submission and kink. Feel free to DM me or request pics and vids from me. This was in my chat room? Are you fucking God! Fucking sick-ass goddamn perverts! I'm sick of these fucking perverts! I'm sick of these perverts, man! These goddamn autists! Ugh! I'm sick of these idiots! These fucking people are giving me the fucking digital age just by knowing that they're conducting themselves in this sick fucking capacity! Oh my God. I don't even know what to say, man. What an anti-Mother's Day edition. And I guarantee you, this disgusting sexualized cartoons over 21 bastard, I guarantee you, that son of a bitch got some mother. Huh? I bet you that sorry sack of crap has got a mother. Does that woman deserve a Mother's Day for producing a piece of fucking Woody Allen butt-loving cartoon fetish pedophile shit like that? Huh? Huh? Jesus Christ. Look, I'm going to calm down here, folks. I know I'm going off keister here, but God damn it, are you all listening to this? Are you all listening? This is why I hold the inner circle sacred, man. You understand that? This is why I hold the inner circle fucking sacred. It's sacred, for Christ's sake, man. And you know something? I think that the reason these fucking autists and spurgs are spurging out right now is because I'm talking about single mothers. And they know that I'm talking about them and their femmy asses. They know. They goddamn know! Let me take my last drink here. What a fucking show this is turning out to be, for Christ's sake, man. For Christ's sake. And look, I'm telling you, if you have not, let me tell you something. If you want true entertainment, I'm telling you, there's over 100 people right now in the chat room, in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. You're missing out on some, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to call it, man. But if you're not a part of it, well, by God, get a part of it, and get a part of it now. All right? I can give you an instant invite right now. All you got to do is go to my gab right now, Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. And once you do, click the subscribe to premium content. All right? Hit the subscribe for premium content. And after that, private message me on Gab with your Discord chat name, and I will give you an invitation to the Discord chat room. I mean, good God. Good God, what is this crap? Hold on, we got somebody else calling. Hold on here. Let's see what we got here. We got somebody else calling on the horn here.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio's official hotline.
Let's see what we got. What the hell? Good God! Listen! Hey, that obviously was from somebody who was outside the United States. This is for United States and Canada only, alright? Unfortunately, if I have to get a separate line for the UK, I gotta get a separate line for the Australians and all that shit. So, it's like $1,200 a line, baby. That's all I'm saying, alright? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, if you want to give me a call right now, 800-685-7914. A simple 99 cents a minute. That's it. 99 cents. Good God, if you just call up and do a 1 or 2 minute call, it's $2 fucking bucks. Oh, I don't got $2, Ghost. I don't got it. Ah! What a fucking show, man. What kind of a show is this, man? What kind of a show did this anti-Mother's Day edition truly turn into, man? I mean, seriously, for Christ's sake. Oh, God. All right, let's move on. You know what? I need some freaking more beer, for Christ's sake. More beer! I definitely need some more beer after listening and going through all that rigmarole, for Christ's sake. Give me the goddamn beers, for Christ's sake. And like I said, I got one of these big-ass glasses that's holding 2 beers in one. 2 beers in one, baby. It's as simple as that. And yes, we are getting new members into the True Capitalist Radio chat room as we speak, so I mean, everybody wants to be a part of the Terra Dome. Woo! Anyway, let's go ahead and let's throw this beer in here. We're going to move on with the show, for Christ's sake. All right, that's 1 beer here. Let's do another beer here. And now that we've got 2 beers in this glass, let's continue with the broadcast, all right? Now, I know we've gone all kinds of different directions in this show, but, I mean, it's not my fault. I mean, we got a lot of sick perverts. And look, this is the internet, folks. I want to reiterate that this is the internet. And these are the kinds of people that are, hey, look, hey, assholes, shut up, 2 beers, 1 cup. Fuck you! I know what you mean by that, you sick bastards! 2 beers, 1 cup. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I'm not in the mood for this crap! I'm not joking! Shut up! I'm trying to make jokes out here while I'm trying to drink beer, huh? I'm trying to make jokes out here while I'm trying to drink beer, huh, boy? 2 beers, 1 cup. Go fuck yourself. Good God. Look, and I don't mean to be so vulgar out here. I'm sorry. But it's Mother's Day that's causing me to do it, huh? I mean, just to think, all these losers that we've discussed today, all these Woody Allen butt-loving pedophiles, and all these goddamn cartoon fetish idiots, some mother shitted them out of her uterus pipe. Some mother. Anyway, we got another caller here. Let's see if they got enough fucking cash to even freaking talk here.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio.
You are now connected. Say hello.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to True Capitalist Radio.
Yeah, how's it going? I'm all about the tar Thunderdome, taking these tards down one by one. I'm talking about the faggot slapping, pussy slapping, nigger slapping, limousine riding. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, what's up, Ghost? It's Mal. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, you know, taking these tards down one by one. It's sad to see we got a bunch of fucking I don't even know how to explain this. But anyway, man, good show. Keep it up.
All right, thank you, Mal. Hey, and are you the one that are causing all these tards to melt down?
Of your call was.
Oh, well, he's gone. He's out of here. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that, for Christ's sake? And did he just say the N-word? That's what I need, for Christ's sake. Good God. What a show. What a Mother's Day edition this has turned out to be, for Christ's sake, man. What? And look, they're calling the True Capitalist Radio chat room the Thunderdome because it's, I don't know what the hell it, I'm telling you, if you're not in here now, I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, listen. We are now 2 minutes into the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is live and we're in effect and in the house every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Always remember that, folks. We are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we independent now. You can get to us on our website, baby. Type it in, ghost.report. It's as simple as that, ghost.report. Woo! And by the way, folks, I'm telling you, we independent, we need your help, all right, to spread the word of the show. Because as I stated, man, this is purely underground, baby. This is pure underground. I am the underground! If you're listening to this broadcast, you are listening to the Internet Underground. I can guarantee you that right goddamn now. And as I stated, please spread it around like wildfire, ghost.report. And like I said, you can download the archives of the show on that website. You can get a stream that's 24 hours of the previous show on the website. I mean, it's beautiful, man. I mean, you can't get any better. I love being independent, baby. I love being independent. Anyway, let me take another swig of this beer here. We're already in the third hour. This is the anti-Mother's Day edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And we're having all kinds of things happening, baby. We got all kinds of things happening. Let me go ahead and take a swig of this. Now, since we're in the final hour, and I don't even know if I should be broadcasting the whole hour. I mean, I think I should just go right into the True Capitalist Radio chat room now, because there's all kinds of drama going on. Major drama going on in the True Capitalist Radio chat room, and I think that I may be needed in that chat room to some capacity, but we're going to continue on. Now, what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to run down the Drudge Report. And if you don't know what the Drudge Report is, well, please add it to your favorites and your bookmarks, drudgereport.com. And we're going to go over the headlines here and discuss what's going on in Drudge World, because Drudge gives you a very wide analysis on what's going on with the world, to say the least. Let's go ahead and talk about the headlines. Now, on the cover of Drudge, it says, Jews, Arabs clash on Temple Mount. IDF braces for violence. Trump pushes peace. Ivanka and Jarrett arrive in Israel. Folks, this is a big deal that's about to happen, folks. They are going to open the embassy in Jerusalem. And obviously, this is going to infuriate a lot of these kebabs, to say the least. But I'm finding it a little bit different than how everybody else is interpreting it. Because in my opinion, we have to confront these kebabs at some point in time. There's over 1.2 million Muslims in the world. And even just for a conservative estimate, 10 million of those Arabs, or those Muslims, 10 million of them, or excuse me, 10% of them. If 10% of the 1.2 billion were radical and jihadist, then that is a considerable number to be looking out for in the globe today. Now, as I suggested, the new foreign policy of the administration, at least until Israel started to act unilaterally on its own, was to pit Saudi Arabia against Iran in a battle of the Muslims. Because what would happen is that the Muslim battle would basically take most of the Middle East. And most of the Muslims that are fanaticized through fundamental Islam, who believe in jihad, will travel there to conduct jihad, depending on what side of Islam there are. Now, believe it or not, there are two factions of Islam. There is Sunni and Shia. The Shia, of course, are the Iranians, and the Sunnis, of course, are the Saudi Arabians. And the two variants of Islam basically come down to the interpretation on who truly leads Islam. Now, according to the Sunnis, the direct descendants of Muhammad are the true leaders. If you have blood of Muhammad in your body, you are credible to be a leader of a Sunni, of the Sunni tribes, if you will, or of a Sunni tribe. Shia, on the other hand, they believe that well-educated and well-scholared clerics should be the leaders of the caliphate, if you will. And that's why in Iran you have the Ayatollah, which is the supreme leader, is what they call him. Even though they have that President Rouhani, the president is much more of a secular figurehead, and the actual decisions come down to the highest cleric in Iran, which is the Ayatollah. Now, this is what really is causing the rift in Islam, and this is what the West, and I'm telling you, the West needs to be emphasizing, is the battle between both of these factions. Because if both of these factions come together, they'll be killing 80 birds with one stone. First of all, they'll be killing each other, which will level off all the Islamic radicalism and the jihadism, because they'd be killing each other in the theater of combat. Secondly, both these countries would bankrupt each other. And as I stated, we learned in 2016 in an expose by Bloomberg.com that Saudi Arabia has, unbeknownst to everybody, has owned 70% of our debt since the 70s. So we will be pretty much in a leveraged position if Saudi Arabia depletes or utilizes most of its natural resources in a war with Iran. Now, the factor that the foreign policy makers in the Trump administration didn't expect was Israel unilaterally bombing positions in Syria that are held by Iran, bombing Iran itself, and then bombing Gaza. I mean, if you want my personal opinion, the Jews are flexing more nuts than they ever have in contemporary history. And in my personal view, it's a weird situation that's happening on the international front. Because lest we forget, Iran is in Syria to protect Bashar al-Assad. Russia is in Syria to protect Bashar al-Assad. Yet Russia is abstaining from entering in the bombing campaign from Israel onto Iran. And right now, supposedly, Russia and Iran are supposed to be allies. But Russia's not doing anything to stop the Israelis' indiscriminate bombing on Iranian positions. So this is very precarious to say the least, folks. And I think that Iran may know something that possibly the powers that are in the international community don't want to be let out. Now, the reason I suggest this is, lest we forget, let's go back to the Iranian nuke deal. The Iranian nuclear deal comprised of the United States sending $1.5 billion in cash in 5 separate planes to Iran. Now, according to reports, prior to the plane actually arriving in Iran, it first made a stop in the provinces of the European Union. Now, from what I've gathered, folks, not all the money of the $1.5 billion in cash left the European Union provinces. And what I am going to speculate is something that has been suggested by, people that really know what's going on as it pertains to the deep state, the globalists' objectives, etc. That I believe that Iran was being paid off. Iran was being paid off for something that they know that they have over the European Union and they have over the leftist of our country. Because remember, it was Barack Obama. It was Barack Obama that enabled this whole goddamn payment that is known as the Iranian nuke deal. Now, what does Iran know that Israel, the European Union, and all these other powers don't want Iran to say, or don't want Iran to negotiate with Trump about? Because lest we forget, in the latest Trump rally in Elkhart, Indiana, he talked about negotiating with Iran. And that maybe Iran could get a better deal, but they cannot pursue weapons of mass destruction. What does Iran have over the European Union? What does it have over the Obama administration? I mean, I alluded to this in the last show, lest we forget that the Obama administration shut down an operation that was ran by factions of the federal law enforcement to stop a network of Hezbollah organized crime in which they were utilizing cars and the sale of cars to funnel money from the United States to Hezbollah fighters in Lebanon. And that operation was shut down by Barack Obama. It was shut down because the people who were investigating the Hezbollah network could have taken down the Hezbollah network, but it was shut down by Barack Obama. You can look this up. You can Google up Hezbollah, Obama, cars, money, and probably find what I'm discussing here. What does Iran have over the European Union? What does Iran have over the Barack Obama administration? Why do they need to pay him? We didn't pay Kim Jong-un. We didn't pay any of the other adversaries that we have attempted to prevent from getting weapons of mass destruction. Did we pay Saddam Hussein when he supposedly had weapons of mass destruction? That is the $100 billion question, is really what's going on. What's going on with this whole Iranian nuke deal? Why is the European Union wanting to continue the deal? Why is it that Israel is attacking Iran right after the Iranian nuke deal was scrapped? What are the global powers trying to prevent Iran from saying? What do they know? I mean, think about this legitimately, folks. I mean, what does Iran know that not only did they get a supposed $1.5 billion cash payment through the planes in cash, in hard cash, but $250 billion wired to them. Why? So that they could stop their weapons of mass destruction? I alluded to this on Friday. We allowed Pakistan to become a nuclear power. And Pakistan, as far as I'm concerned, is far more backwards and dangerous than Iran at this point in time. I mean, we allowed Pakistan to become a nuclear power. A.Q. Khan was the nuclear scientist of Pakistan. Y'all remember A.Q. Khan? A.Q. Khan, as soon as he established the bomb for Pakistan, was out there trying to sell his nuclear plans to the highest bidder to anybody who would pay him. And did we stop the Pakistanis? No, we didn't, man. What is it with this Iranian situation? That's what people need to be asking themselves. I mean, another thing that I ask is, why didn't anyone do anything to Iran during the 2009 uprising? The 2009 revolution. And the reason I bring this up, folks, because I had a part in organizing and aiding that revolution in 2009. And I talk about this many times. Paltalk. Paltalk was a voice chat community that was around. It's still around. It's bad now. It sucks. But back then, in the early 2000s, mid-2000s, it was a popular voice chat network and extremely popular for some reason with the Iranians. There are more Iranians on Paltalk than actually any other race or any other group of people at that time. And the Iranians were very educated. They talked English. They understood their positions in the world. They understood politics, etc. And I got to know a lot of Iranians, young Iranians, politically aware Iranians, Iranians that didn't want to live under the Ayatollah, that don't want to live under this theocratic nonsense, who understand secularism, who appreciate the American way, etc. And they were all going to protest. They were all going out in a peaceful protest because they have no guns. The Iranian people have no weapons to defend themselves. When they go out and protest the government, they risk their lives doing so, and that's what they did. That's what they did. And you know what these guys anticipated? Because they knew they were going to die. They knew they were putting themselves at risk. And what they thought was that if people started dying and the Iranian government started shooting their own people, that the international community would come in and save them. They actually believe this. They actually believe that if people were bleeding and dying in the streets, that somebody in the international community would come in and step in and aid their revolution. And that never happened. I was on this broadcast during the Blog Talk Radio days in 2009 screaming for anybody to aid the goddamn Iranian revolution. I was screaming, for Christ's sake. But nobody did a goddamn thing. But lest we forget, wasn't but 8 months later after the Iranian Revolution, what happened? The Arab Spring. And when the Arab Spring happened, Barack Obama was so willing to back up the radical Islamic factions that created the Arab Spring. I mean, I'm telling you, folks, I was broadcasting during all that time. And that's why I try to continue to deliver the facts and the information on this broadcast that is very complicated for your average layman to understand. But I try to give it in a language where everybody can understand. And I ask you once again, what is going on with Iran? Why is Iran so important? Why is it so important to continue the Iranian nuke deal? What the fuck is going on? You know, I think as time goes on, and if the Iranians were smart, they would spill the beans on whatever the hell they have over the globalist system. Because I think that's what it comes down to. They understand something about this globalist system that could potentially jeopardize their whole plans. I mean, just take a look at what happened, folks. Let's go back in time a little bit about a month ago when the president, Donald Trump, said that he wanted to pull out of Syria. It wasn't but 2 days after that the Israelis decided to bomb Syria, and they used our jets to do so, thinking that we were going to take credit for those bombings, which we didn't. As they were happening, the Department of Defense put out a tweet stating that it is not us, we are not bombing Syria, and basically said it was the Israelis that were doing it. And once the Israelis realized that the United States weren't going to take credit for the bombing, what did they do? They were like, hey, they're not going to take credit for the bombing, so we might as well bomb Gaza while we're at it. While we're going back to Israel, we might as well go bomb Gaza. And that's what they did. That's what they did, folks. And Israel has been bombing Syria ever since, indiscriminately. Why? Why are they bombing Iranian positions? I mean, why did this all happen? Because Trump, first of all, wanted to pull out of Syria and erase and eliminate the Iranian nuke deal. Why is this happening? These things need to be asked. And once you start finding answers to these questions, you start realizing how corrupt and evil this world really is. And I believe the information will come out. But, folks, this world is evil. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, let me move on. I talked a lot about this on Friday, so let's move. We're going to continue. We're going to run down the Drudge Report. As Mueller probe enters second year, Trump and allies go on a war footing. You're damn right, man. I mean, there should be no reason that Robert Mueller's investigation should be continuing at this point after he himself has been exposed as a corrupt individual. This idiot added Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, and all these characters that are now involved in this politicization of the DOJ and the FBI. He had them on the goddamn special counsel. The special counsel's already been tainted. How is this guy still having the authority to pry up the president's ass? And not to mention, folks, I have said that Robert Mueller has been one of the most incompetent bureaucrats. And yet everybody in the swamp out there in D.C. thinks this guy is a great guy. They think he's an honest man. I mean, folks, he admitted in 2002 in a CBS interview, and you can look at it, I wrote about it on Ghost.Report, he admitted that his mistakes, his overlookings of things, could have prevented 9/11. He admitted that he could have prevented 9/11 if he would have done his fucking job. On top of that, folks, he was the head of the FBI during 9/11, and he ordered the confiscation of any video that had a vantage point of the Pentagon when the Pentagon was hit by whatever hit it. Confiscated all the surveillance cameras from parking lots, from grocery stores, from corner stores, from gas stations, you name it. And that was ordered by Mueller. I mean, lest we forget that Robert Mueller was in charge during the Uranium One deal. I mean, he was the head of the FBI during the Uranium One deal, where we gave over 20% of United States' uranium to Russia. Did Robert Mueller have a problem with that? Absolutely not. So that's why I'm saying, folks, Robert Mueller is a complete swamp criminal. And he should not have any more authority to conduct this wild goose chase. And it seems to me that this idiot Mueller is not going to stop. He is intent to ruin lives. And really, just based on Mueller's prosecutions, you can tell that Robert Mueller is trying to eliminate most of the inner circle of Trump and jeopardize them legally so that Trump will be forced into putting people in positions that are a part of the swamp. and you'll have nobody to trust. This is literally what Robert Mueller is doing. Just observe who he's prosecuting. It's everybody that is around Trump's inner circle, so Trump has no one to trust, and he's forced to use these swamp creatures in these positions in cabinets, etc. So you know my feeling about that, man. Let's continue going. We're running down the headlines of drudgereport.com. France defends anti-terrorism strategy after attack by man on watch list. Now, if you're not familiar, folks, yesterday the Religion of Peace strikes again in France. It was a major knife attack in which some man started, knifing people out there in France, yelling Allah snack bar. And apparently this man had already been on a watch list. The whole 9 yards. These people know. You don't think that the French know who the terrorists are in their own country? They're the ones that brought them in. And haven't you noticed the more and more terrorism that happens in European Union nation states, the more and more totalitarianism happens. The more terrorism, the more totalitarianism. The more terrorism, the more totalitarianism. That's what happens. The assholes that brought in the problem, the people that brought in the terrorists, the authorities that brought in the refugees are punishing the native population for them bringing in the people that disrupted this whole goddamn country. That's the classic strategy of a leftist. Punishing the people for decisions and bad choices that the government made. That's the classic communist thing to do. If you don't believe me, take a look at Venezuela. Every person in Venezuela right now is paying for the incompetence and the mistakes of the communist government of Venezuela. Let me move on here, all right? Justice Department reluctant to bring ISIS fighters to the U.S. for trial. Well, no shit. Why are we even bringing ISIS fighters from outside the United States in here for trial? We should be executing these people right when we get them captive. Why are we even sitting over here trying to give them our justice, our constitutional rights? Can somebody explain this shit? Why is the Justice Department even considering bringing ISIS fighters to the United States for trial? Shoot them in the head! Shoot them in the head in the fucking theater of combat, for Christ's sake! Don't give them our justice! Don't give them our constitutional rights! What kind of leftist bullshit is this, Jeff Sessions, you stupid shit-kicking hick? What kind of crap is this? Oh, God, as days go by, for Christ's sake! Oh... Yeah, but this is the Department of Justice, and this is Jeff Sessions. I'm doing what I need to do because I'm Jeff Sessions. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You ain't doing shit, Jeff Sessions. You're a fucking establishment hack, and I can't believe that your stupid manlet ass can go to sleep at night. You disgusting snake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, once again, we're reading the headlines on the Drudge Report. We're moving on. Why traditional TV is in trouble. Well, no shit. You can get everything on the internet now, man. You can even get cable TV on the internet. That's how I watch my TV. I watch it on the internet. And it's in better quality, It's more convenient. It's better. It's cheaper, too, man. I'm not going to pay an extra $80 for cable when it sucks. And every time I've ever had cable, every time that I had fucking time to watch TV, there was nothing on. It was all a bunch of crap. And not to mention, folks, whenever you buy cable, you know what you're purchasing? You're purchasing television programming. Television programming. That means you're being programmed like a goddamn computer. So I don't purchase programming, if you will. I see and hear what I want. And that's the beautiful part about the internet. That's what I like about the internet. No one has a monopoly over creativity on the internet, and anybody who wants to create content can do so. I mean, that's why you're listening to me right now. I'm deciding to create content. People are listening. That's the beautiful part about the internet, man. It gives the power of creativity to anyone. It's no longer monopolized by Hollywood. It's no longer monopolized by these networks. The power of creativity now belongs to us, but it's up to you all to manufacture creativity and content so that those that are out there looking for content will look for your content as opposed to these corporate assholes who want to do nothing more than monopolize creativity. And that's what damn Hollywood has been doing for the past goddamn 70 to 80 years plus, is monopolizing creativity. But the power of the internet, it puts it in our hands now. And I hope that you, if you have any kind of creativity, take advantage. You take advantage, for Christ's sake, all right? Anyway, let's continue going here. Next headline on Drudge. Former WWE stars fight for political office as Trump-style outsiders. Now, believe it or not, folks, all right, did y'all know that Kane, the brother of The Undertaker, okay, is actually running for office out in Tennessee somewhere? I'm not even joking. I'm not even... Kane, man! Kane! I mean, I'm not even joking, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, my God. Freaking Kane. Freaking Kane. Apparently, he's running for, what is he running for? He's running for the GOP nomination for the county mayor in Tennessee. Knox County. Knox County mayor. Kane, for Christ's sake. I mean, listen, in this Trump America, anyone should be able to be a politician. I mean, isn't that what it's supposed to be? I mean, isn't that what it's supposed to be, that anyone should be able to go out and be able to run for office if they have a decent platform and genuinely care about the country? I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, why is it that we have to have, quote,
we have to have experience. Experience. That's what you mean, experienced politicians.
Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, another guy running is Daniel Radomir. I don't even know who the hell this wrestler is, but apparently he was around in the World Wrestling Entertainment in the mid-2000s with a couple of televised events, but the main pro wrestler is Kane out of Knox County. He's running for mayor. I cannot believe it. Hey, remember when Jesse the Body Ventura ran for governor and nobody thought that, he was going to have a chance in hell? That's right, Mean Gene. Nobody thought that Jesse the Body Ventura could make the governor of Minnesota. I'm Jesse the Body Ventura. Yeah, shut up, you freaking cue ball bastard. Anyway, let's continue going out here. Gasoline prices could see summer spike. Yeah, no shit. I'm telling you guys about this now. With prices at 4-year highs and record demand. Now that we've got this high gas prices, more thieves are returning to siphoning. Are you kidding me? I mean, I remember they were doing that shit when it was like $120 a barrel, but are we at that point now where people are taking like garden hoses and, sucking freaking gasoline out of gas tanks and crap? Oh my God, man. But like I said, folks, I'm planting seeds. I'm trying to show you folks how to capitalize. You know that the price of oil is going to go up. That's why I'm telling you, entertain some ETFs that coincide with the raise of oil, or take a look at some of these American oil companies that are going to benefit off of $100 a barrel of oil, etc. Anyway, let's continue. 95 apartments promised affordable rent in San Francisco, and almost 7,000 people applied. I mean, folks, if you're not aware, aside from San Francisco turning into a subterranean shithole where people are literally crapping and pissing in the streets and shooting heroin and bums it's a total disgusting sideshow. Believe it or not, the highest priced real estate in the country is in San Francisco right now. So, and that's why you have an abundance of a homeless problem happening in San Francisco. Now, the San Francisco liberal government decided that it's going to have 95 apartments with lowered rent, with affordable rent in San Francisco. 95, and they put it out for anybody to apply to it. 7,000 people applied for 95 apartments. And you want to know why that sounds ridiculous, folks? Because that's leftism, that's communism, that's socialism. Do you understand? As much as these communists try to tell you this political romantic idea that everybody's going to have a house, and everybody's going to have free health care, and everybody's going to have a free education, it never happens! It never happens! Ever! Ever! Why do you stupid people still believe this crap? I have no idea! I have no goddamn idea. I mean, properties are so expensive right now in San Francisco, people are living off their sailboat. I'm talking like those little shitty little sailboats that got like maybe a cabin that's like maybe 100 square feet in the bottom. I mean, I'm not even joking, man. I'm not even joking. Anyway, let's continue on here. We're running down some of these headlines on Drudge Report. All right? Let's continue. We've got, with an eye on 2020, candidates jockey to define party and gain advantage. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. There is no definition of at least the Democrat Party. I mean, unless you believe that it's racial politics, it's progressive politics, it's socialism. But if they're going to continue going down that direction, they're going to continue to lose elections. Nobody wants socialism. Anybody with the right mind who's observed every socialist and communist model knows that not only is it unsustainable, all the promises that every socialist and communist country promise never comes through. All communists and socialists do is evenly distribute the misery to everybody. That's what they evenly distribute. They evenly distribute misery in life. They don't make anybody's lives better unless you're a part of the bureaucratic system that is the communist Politburo, the communist bureaucracy, etc. Those are the only people that actually do anything in a communist society, and that's why I keep telling you folks, if any time you hear somebody who is an affluent member of society claiming that they're a communist or a socialist, the reason they are is because they believe that they're going to be in charge of people's lives once communism and socialism takes over. Because that's the essence of anyone who wants to be a socialist and communist that has any kind of intelligence to themselves. They're promoting communism and socialism is because they're totalitarian freaks. They want to control people. They want to control people's lives. It goes way beyond being a capitalist. What these people that are promoting communism and socialism want to do is they want to put a gun to your head and say, you either do this or we kill you. That's what communists and socialists want to do. And if they don't kill you, they'll throw you in a re-education camp. And we all know about those, don't we? So that's why I tell each and every one of you, don't get lured by this goddamn political romanticism of communism and socialism. It's a lie. It's a perpetual lie. And if you don't believe me, take a look at every communist and socialist model that has ever existed on this planet. And you will see that it does nothing but equally distribute the misery to everybody that is in the socialist or communist country. Good God. So keep running on that, Democrats, you stupid milky lickers. Anyway, let's continue going. Bloomberg warns of endless barrage of lies in politics.
It's an epidemic of dishonesty.
Yeah. You want to know who's doing it, Bloomberg? Your stupid organization, whenever you go outside the realm of giving business news, and assholes like CNN and MSNBC and ABC and CBS. It's the mainstream, lamestream media that continues to spread slanderous lies. And yet, guess what? The talking heads in the lamestream, mainstream media will point to us in the independent media. When, in actuality, folks, those of you that are listening to me right now on the internet can take anything I say and look it up on the internet and validate it or invalidate it. You can't do that while you're sitting back listening to a goddamn talking head, listening, sitting back on your couch, eating a pizza, whatever the case might be. And that's why you got Bloomberg and the lamestream media so threatened about independent media like shows like True Capitalist Radio. Because I tell the unadulterated truth! I tell the truth! That's what I do, for Christ's sake! I tell the truth! And that's why so many people listen to this broadcast, and I thank you all for listening. And that's why this broadcast has been around for 10 years. 10 years in internet legitimacy. I mean, I'm not kidding, folks. I mean, that's why people listen to this broadcast. Because I tell the truth. I'm not out here slanting anything in any kind of capacity. Like the leftists do. Like the communists do. Like the goddamn assholes that are a part of the lamestream, mainstream media do. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, folks, let's continue on. I mean, we got about 20 minutes left in the broadcast, all right? Now, I know everybody's out there, listening in. I'm glad that you're listening in. But the reason that this show has taken a turn for the serious, folks, is because we can no longer be sitting around jerking our pecker shafts off and thinking that if we are not active in this realm of politics, that we're going to continue to see continuity of government. I mean, remember, this is a government made for the people and by the people. But by God, if the people fall asleep at the wheel, then we are basically witnessing the side effect of that reality. That's what we're witnessing right now. And we're the only country on earth that still has the ability to elect our own leaders. And it proves, the 2016, and I'm going to keep fucking saying this, the 2016 election proves that if there's enough American people that participate in the political process, and we fall behind one issue, one person, that the goddamn deep state, the goddamn swamp in D.C. has to crack. It has to crack. And it does every time, folks. And that's why we gotta get politically serious! If you like to troll, why don't you politically troll? Why don't you troll some of these leftist politicians? Why don't you meme on some of them and get a reaction out of some of these people? Why don't you troll and meme some of the media and get a reaction out of these people, for Christ's sake, man? Do you understand? We need to have the spirit! We need to have the spirit of 2016, for Christ's sake, man! Put down the fucking video game! Put down the cartoon, for Christ's sake! Do you understand that? This is what this is about, folks. You understand that? It's a battle between liberal lunacy and what's right. At this point, anybody that's on the left hates this country. Anybody who's on the left at this point wants to destroy this country, wants to divide this country, wants to cause chaos in this country. And you see, folks, I would not be giving so much hatred to those on the left if I knew that even though we had different ways of getting to one goal, which is progressing and making America great, then I would have no problem allowing the left to do whatever it is that they want to do. But folks, you know as well as I, just based on their actions, that the left hate this country and they want to destroy this country. They hate capitalism because they're pathetic wastes of life. They're typically bureaucrats, public educators that are getting paid off of a seniority pay every year that they're there, regardless of what kind of a goddamn job they do. They still get a raise. They get perks. They get benefits. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, folks. We need, as far as those of us on the right, we need to completely isolate the left. I'm telling you, anybody that I know that's a leftist, I fucking hate you. I'm going to tell you right now. Because I know each and every one of you leftists, you're not truly leftist. Because leftism is supposed to care about the collective, the communal situation. They're supposed to care about their fellow man. But as you've seen with all these leftists, all they do is care about themselves. They're out there saying, and I say this time and time again, when you put a camera in their face, when you put a microphone in their face, what are they saying? I want free education. I want free health care. I want free housing. I want free food. They're not advocating that there should be everyone fed. They're not advocating any solution to feed their fellow man. They're all a bunch of trash. They're all a bunch of trash. And as far as I'm concerned, I spit on all you fucking leftists. You try to intimidate old ladies. You try to intimidate young girls that have Make America Great Again hats on. You try to commit violence. Let me tell you, leftist pieces of shit, something. You all talk a big game about being violent this and violent that, but I guarantee you, soy boy leftist this. If it came down to a violent situation between those of us on the right and you little soy boys on the left, you will lose. That's why you have to use the racial divide to try to manipulate black people into being your muscle. Manipulate Hispanic people to be in your muscle. Because you, as puny soy boy, beta male, white leftists, you know that you can't fight your own battles yourselves. You can't fight your own battles yourselves. You've got to manipulate black people into believing that you really care about them, even though you have done nothing for them. And haven't you black people noticed that once the so-called liberals started giving you more and more welfare, more and more food stamps, that you became more and more of a slave? That they put you back into slavery, boy? Huh? And this is the Democrats that did this to you. You understand that? These are the Democrats that did this to you. This is supposed to be the black party, the party of the black folk. They did this to you. So that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you need to wake up, black folk. Prior to the welfare state, most black families were intact. Most black people were employed. I know that none of these white liberals want to tell y'all black folks that, but that's the honest to God truth. Why do you think in California, black folks in the 90s were gangbanging in fucking Compton and in South Central? Why do you think they were doing that? They weren't gangbanging in project homes. They were gangbanging out of neighborhoods. You want to know why? Because their granny and grandpa, who were still around, worked and built California, believe it or not. Believe it or not, the majority of California from the 1920s to the 1950s and 60s was built by the black man. Yeah. They were the black bricklayers. They were the ones who were the contractors. They were the ones who were the carpenters. But guess what? The liberal white Californians decided that they wanted to bring in something called unionization. And in the process of unionizing California, they made sure that the union dues necessary and the ability to join a union was so difficult that the black man found himself out of a job. Because you know how unions are. I mean, they're a gang. They'll muscle private enterprise into using union work over independent work. And that's how black poverty happened in California, folks. White liberal unionists protected their own white people by unionizing bricklaying and carpentry and painting and other hard labor type of skilled labor, type of carpentry, type of construction, etc. How come nobody's told you black folks this? How come nobody said anything that, hey, black folks, ever since y'all started getting down with liberalism, y'all have literally slid down a path back to slavery? Because what do y'all black folks do? Y'all gotta sing welfare carols. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. And y'all have somehow found pride and integrity in being a detriment with your handout. You all have found no shame in accepting an EBT card. And folks, I remember that one time that Barack Obama purposely delayed the payments on those EBT cards for 2 weeks. And guess what folks were doing when their EBT card was rejected? They were wrecking corner stores. They were crashing grocery stores. Because, man, no, man, my EBT should be good, man. You understand? First of the month, baby. I deserve that. They supposed to put that for me, man. That's what happened. I mean, don't you black people understand that the liberals have put you into slavery, boy? You can't do anything better than being a nobody, or you're going to get your entitlements taken away from you. And thank God Donald Trump is president, because now what he's going to do to you folks is give you and force you to have integrity for yourselves so you can make your own money. We're going to put you all back to work. And didn't I say that was going to happen back in 2010 and 2011 while y'all idiots were getting fat off of the goddamn welfare system of Barack Obama? Didn't I say that? I said enjoy it while it lasts. Because it ain't going to last forever. And when it comes to an end, your fat asses are going to go back to work. And that's what's happening to you all. You got to go back to fucking work. And I'm loving every goddamn minute of it. But I'm just telling you folks the truth. I'm just telling you how it is. You black folks have been literally riding the asshole of liberals and Democrats, and where has it gotten you? It's gotten you nowhere. It's gotten you dependent on government entitlements. It's gotten you subjugated into a permanent underclass. Do you black folks understand that? That you got subjugated into a permanent underclass because you voluntarily had your hand out and was like, yeah, you know, you gonna give this to me, man. I'll go ahead and take it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gonna go ahead and give it to me, man. I'll go ahead and take the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, black folks, man, I know more about your black history than you do. And you want to know why I know more about it? Because I read, and I'm educated, and I care about what the hell happened to this race of people. You know? I mean, how in the hell did you black folks correlate black culture with rap music? I mean, it's the biggest goof of all time. You black folks understand that, right? Correlating black culture with rap music? Rap music wasn't even invented by black people! Did you know that the first rap that was heard on an album of any kind of mainstream album, was Blondie? Yeah, the broad, Blondie, in the song Rapture? Yeah, a white broad. And don't you idiots understand that rap music was created by white and Jewish elitists in California, in Hollywood? I mean, why don't you all do a documentary search, you black folks, about Death Row Records. And take a look on how Death Row Records, with the exception of Suge Knight, who was the real gangster out of all of those sons of bitches, were all a bunch of dorks and nerds that were getting together in a studio and acting as gangster as they thought they were and putting it on a goddamn record and selling it. It was all a bunch of bullshit. Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre likes to call himself some hard-ass gangster, but do you know that his first barrage into music was the World Class Wrecking Crew? Do y'all remember that? The World Class Wrecking Crew?
You're gonna turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. If you're gonna make love to me, you got to do it good. Because I'm a hell of a woman, and for me I need a hell of a man. So you're gonna turn off the lights, I'm gonna need you to understand.
Yeah, Dr. Dre wrote that shit, alright? That's Dr. Dre. He was dressing in mascara and in fucking bell-bottoms. And you mean to tell me he went from that to being some kind of gangster rap sons of bitch? Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. And hey, leftist, Sugar Hill Gang came after that fucking song by Blondie, you dumb jerk-off. Just because you're a fucking leftist, pansy-ass sounding teacher doesn't mean that you know about black folk. Alright? Fucking leftist, I'm telling you, these fucking leftists.
No, I'm left. I know about black people. I know about black culture. It was the Sugar Hill Gang Rapper Delight.
Why don't you fucking do the goddamn discography and you'll realize that Rapture by Blondie was in like 1977 or some shit, and the Sugar Hill Gang was in 79. Fucking white, fucking leftist, liberal, fucking virtue signaling piece of shit. Man, if I was black, I'd be pissed off at that. You see, that's why aren't you blacks pissed off at these white liberals, man? Why aren't you kicking whitey liberal ass? I mean, give me a break.
No, Tyrone. You're completely wrong. You're completely wrong. It was the Sugar Hill Gang, dude. Okay? That's what it was. It was the Sugar Hill Gang.
Stupid, man. You're fucking stupid. It wasn't the Sugar Hill... Man, that's how stupid you young fucking idiot leftists are. You think that you know so much shit because you're a leftist? So what, you're a leftist? It doesn't mean that you're black, you faggot. Jesus Christ, man. Rap goes back to the 1920s. No, it doesn't. What, are you correlating scat from jazz as the equivalent to rap? Is that what you're trying to tell me, you fucking idiot? I know music, alright? I know music. I know fucking music, alright? God damn it, man. You see how these fucking leftist white people are, black folk? You see? I mean, these people that are sitting here saying, "No, Ghost, it's this, okay? It's this." These are fucking, especially this guy here, this token, Gab's token leftist. This guy's a faggy fucking teacher leftist fruit bowl, okay? I mean, probably a power bottom. And that's his choice, I don't care. But, okay, you could be a fucking power bottom, leftist, whatever. Oh, you're a Puerto Rican? Well, then fuck you even worse, man, if you're a Puerto Rican. I hate Puerto Ricans. I'm sorry. Get out of here. You fucking chameleon race. I fucking hate Puerto Ricans. Get out of here! Fucking chameleon race Puerto Ricans, man. I'm sorry. I don't like Puerto Ricans. I don't like them. I'm sorry. Whenever Puerto Ricans are around a bunch of white people, they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" "Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, but don't worry about it, dude. I'm all good. Everything's great." All right. But then when they're around a bunch of black people, it's like, "Yeah, what's up, motherfucker?" You know what I'm saying? When they're around a bunch of Hispanic people, "Orale, baricua, 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 orale." Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's go ahead and somebody's calling here. Got another call here.
You are now connected. Say hello.
Hey, what's up? You're on the True Capitalist Radio Show.
Yeah, I agree. Fucking niggers.
What the hell? I didn't say that. I didn't say that!
The length of your call was...
I didn't! Wait, shut up! I didn't say that, you sick prick! I never said that! Alright, I just said that I don't like Puerto Ricans, alright? I'm sorry. Alright? I don't like freaking Puerto Ricans! They're a chameleon race, man. They don't know who the fuck they are. Have you ever talked to a Puerto Rican before? Has anybody ever known a Puerto Rican? Huh? Whenever they're around a bunch of Mexicans, orale, boricua, no, morena, boricua, morena, boricua, morena. When they're around a bunch of black folks, it's like, yeah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm Puerto Rican, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker. In your eyes, motherfucker. A box of fries, motherfucker. And then, of course, when they're around a bunch of white folk, it's, hi, how you doing? Huh? How you doing? I'm sitting here. I'm Puerto Rican, yes. But don't worry, I'm very articulate. I know what I'm doing. I'm an articulate Puerto Rican. I may have pubic hair for hair, but I still talk like I know what I'm talking about. I'm an articulate man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're now at the end of the show here, alright? We are now at the end of the show. I mean, what a freaking anti-Mother's Day edition this was, to say the least. Now, before I go, I want to remind everybody, I have yet to go and exchange this fucking mixer. I got to do it sometime this week. And the reason that I didn't do it today, because I was up at the True Capitalist Radio chat room till 4 in the morning. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of internet tomfoolery going on over there. And that's all there is to it, man. I was up till 4 something in the morning to the True Capitalist Radio chat room. So I didn't get to get the mixer, but I will get it sometime this week. And when I do, I will be able to patch in people that are in the chat room into the broadcast. And they'll be able to go ahead and chat instantaneous with me as if they're in the damn chat, or if they're in the studio. Okay? So bear with me. Alright, we're going to have some interaction with those that are in the chat room. If you do want to chat with me, you'll be able to have the ability to do so, etc. Okay? So bear with me. That'll happen sometime this week. Alright? I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot to do. I'm a business owner. I'm trading crypto and stocks. I got a lot to do here. I got a lot on my plate. Anyway, who else do we have here? And by the way, I do want to remind everybody that we are going to have an inner circle slots available. Now, I said I was going to make them available today. I want to give people the opportunity to do so. And people traditionally hear me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So instead of putting them up now and some people missing out, you can't even imagine how many people I have had email me saying, I can't believe I missed out. I thought that you were going to put them on this day and that day and all this stuff. I'm going to put it up tomorrow, okay? Traditional time. And what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to put up a video on Gab explaining, hey, if you want to be a part of the inner circle, this and that. And what you're going to have to do is just donate $300, because that was the last price we gave the last, the last group was 10 members? And they all paid $300. So $300 on that video. And once you do, I will go ahead and not just give you an invitation to the True Capitalist Radio, the Inner Circle chat room, but I'll also give you autograph and a bunch of goodies, folks, because everybody gets goodies when they're a part of the Inner Circle. And listen, do not join if you're a tard, please, okay? I'm not joking. Do not join if you're a fucking tard, if you like cartoons, if you're a fucking freak show. We want real capitalists. We've got people that are in the inner circle right now that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars based on last year's work that the inner circle has done. And we want real serious capitalists. We got guys that are trading full time. All right, they quit their jobs, they're trading full time. And guess what? They got their own corporations. It's fucking badass. I protect the inner circle, man. The inner circle is sacred. It's fucking sacred, and I'm telling you this right now. the kind of business and the kind of money moves that the inner circle are making, you're going to be hearing about here in the next several weeks. Or let's put the next several months. Let's put it that way. I don't want to put myself on a hurried time frame. But we are making money moves in which people are going to start hearing about in the next several months. And I don't want to get into any more than that. Everything we do is secretive. And I want to keep it that way, man. I want to keep it that way. So tomorrow, I'll have the video up, you know, and if you want to join the inner circle, you can. I don't want that many people joining, man. I mean, I want to replenish the folks that left voluntarily. I want to replenish the tards that left voluntarily. And that's about it. So, you know, once it's up and you want to be a part of it, then that's it, man. I mean, unless people start leaving again, I will not put up more inner circle slots, man. I mean, this is too important. I mean, we do too much serious business to be, you know, letting people in that are cartoon fetish faggots or that are a bunch of Woody Allen butt-loving pedophiles and that sort of thing, okay? So with that being said, tomorrow I'll put out the video. I'll probably put it out, and, you know, if you join it, that's fine. And listen, please, if you're not serious about being a capitalist, don't join, man. If you're not serious about being I'm genuinely telling you, man, if you're not serious about being a capitalist and, you know, you're being taken care of by your parents and you like playing video games and you don't want to do nothing with your fucking life, don't join us, man. Don't join. We don't want you, man. It's not about the fucking money. You understand? The $300, I had to price it at $300 because fucking idiots keep joining that are fucking autistic and fucking Woody Allen butt lover and retarded. I mean, I just can't shake off these fucking autist, fucking cartoon fetish gaming assholes, man. I'm talking about serious goddamn capitalists. You understand? I hope I'm getting through to the people that are listening, all right? We want serious fucking capitalists. Now, with that being said, let me go ahead and chug this beer. And before I do, I want to say cheers to everybody that's listening to me right now in the live broadcast. I really appreciate it. And once again, let everybody you know about the True Capitalist Radio Show. Give them the link to the website. I mean, it's because of you. Pure word of mouth that the reason is True Capitalist Radio is so underground on the internet. All right? Anyway, let me go ahead and take a chug of this beer. Cheers to everybody who's listening. Cheers definitely to the inner circle. The inner circle is something that is not only so sacred, but I'm proud of these guys. And girls, by the way, there's women in there. I'm proud of them, man. I mean, every day I get up and talk to these guys, and they get smarter, they get richer, they get more creative in business. They make me fucking proud. They make me happy to wake up every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. They make me fucking happy to wake up and talk to them. They make me happy to believe that, wow, what a fucking think tank we have going on over here, man. I mean, I'm lucky. I feel lucky every day that I talk to these people. Anyway, let me take a chug. Cheers to the inner circle. Cheers to Donald Trump. Let's take a chug here. All right, folks. Tomorrow I will be broadcasting 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Your traditional Monday. 6:30 to 9:30. We're also going to be on Wednesday and Friday. And I hope that you're here listening to us live or in the archive. Remember, you can always listen to us in the archive. There's two ways to do it. This show is going to be posted in the archive here probably about no later than 30 to 40 minutes after I get off this live show. And it'll also be uploaded to the live stream until tomorrow. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm drinking a lot of beer. Excuse the belch. But it'll also be on the live stream. We have a 24-hour live stream. Even though I may not be broadcasting live, you can always listen to the live stream of the previous show on the live stream. So there's a variety of different ways for you guys to listen to this, okay? And to be honest with you, I am glad that you guys have followed me to the independent route. I mean, man, there's something about being independent, man. You know? I mean, I can say a fuck or a shit. There's no Jewish rules. There's nothing, man. I love it. I love it, man. I fucking love it! I'm serious. I get hyped every time I do this show. It's a lot different than when I did it at the Blog Talk Radio, man. Because this is truly independent, man. And this is true fucking underground radio. And I love it, man. I can't get enough of this. I cannot get enough. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, the official website, ghost.report. That's what you type in your browser, ghost.report. And of course, if you want to be a part of the True Capitalist Radio chat room, I will be in the True Capitalist Radio chat room at about 10:15. So that's a little like about 35, 40 minutes from now. So if you want to come kick back with us, if you want to be a part of the Thunderdome, if you want to chat with me, then by God, go to my Gab right now, Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost is the name, and hit the subscribe button for premium content. And once you do, private message me on Gab, and I'll make sure to go ahead and give you a personal invitation to the True Capitalist Radio chat room. Once again, folks, I am sorry that I have not exchanged this mixer, but once I do, it's going to be fun, it's going to be great. We're going to be bringing in people from the True Capitalist Radio chat room. We're going to be patching them in. We're going to be taking, I wouldn't say calls, but it's like calls, right? You're taking chat room people. It'll be interactive. I mean, that'll be the two ways to be able to contact the show. You either in the chat room or you call the 1-800 number. All right? I mean, come on, man. Come on. It's as simple as that. All right? And this will be done this week. I just haven't had enough time to exchange that fucking made-in-China piece of shit mixer that did not work. All right? That did not work. Anyway, folks, thank you all very much for listening to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. This concludes another broadcast, May 13, 2018, episode 566. Thank you all for listening. Please listen tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And once again, folks, death to communism, death to socialism, and death to feminism. I'm out of here. I'm going to go kick back in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And once again, if you want to listen to the archive of this show, wait 30 minutes after I get offline. Probably it'll be a little sooner than that, but I'm just saying 30 minutes, and I'll upload the show to the archive at ghost.report, or you can listen to it through the live stream. Either way, I'm out of here, folks. I'm out of here. Cheers to the capitalist army. Cheers to the inner circle. And cheers to the greatest American president in American history, the modern-day George Washington himself. I'm talking about Donald Trump. Cheers, baby. I will see you tomorrow. Cheers, baby. Cheers.